Hello, everybody. Welcome to the another Kingdom Hearts podcast. My name is Narisaki fan in Kentucky, and
I'm
this has been
Benitez Diaz.
right.
Sorry, were you gonna say my name?
Yeah.
Sorry.
welcome back. Today
Thanks.
we're going to discuss Kingdom Hearts versus Naruto, and by that I mean the Sora, Kairi, and Riku versus Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke.
Not the actual story elements, because that could be its own thing on its own.
Right. Let's start with Sora versus Naruto first. Let's explain why Sora succeeds as a character while Naruto fails.
Because Sora can back up what he says.
Right. For example, Sora promises his friends that he will return and help them with their problems.
And we see that he does that.
Yep. And Naruto,
he's all talk.
Yeah, he never makes a promise. He never goes back on his word. He lies about his feelings. While Sora still loves Kairi even after all that.
But he still cares about Riku too.
Right.
And all the bonds he makes.
And
Naruto would just throw all of them away for Sasuke.
Right.
I don't think he wouldn't do that, because he would.
Yeah. And Sora, while it's cool to forgive your enemies, Riku has not done what Sasuke did, which was worse, like killing innocent people.
Yeah, he hasn't. The worst thing Riku ever did was, open the door to darkness on his home?
Yeah, and he kidnapping the princesses. And he felt remorse after that.
Yeah, after he was beat by Sora when he was possessed by Ansem.
Yeah, and
he set things right.
Yeah, and he helped, and he redeemed himself in Chain of Memories.
Yeah, and more so up until Dream Drop.
Yeah, but would you say his character was flat and free?
Maybe flat, like he just didn't care. The actor didn't do anything. Give it his all.
Do you think he did anything at all?
Not really, since more of the focus was on Sora. The most we saw of Riku, he was in the realm of darkness with Mickey the whole time, looking for Aqua.
Yeah, and he had to change his Keyblade.
When did that become a thing?
I have no idea. I always thought maybe it's like Sora getting a keychain or something, but I don't think that's I don't know if that's canon or not.
The only time I think I've seen that was in Recoded with Data Sora. Because there's a section where you lose your Keyblade and you don't have it until he gets it back later in the level.
Yeah, I remember that. The Recoded was confusing.
It was just bad.
Yeah, anyway, back to Naruto. I was talking about an example when Sora lost his memories in Rechain of Memories. He had two choices: either to give up his new memories, give up his old memories and keep his new ones, or give up his new memories and keep it, or give up his old memories and keep his new ones. And he chose to get back his old memories because he was thinking about his other friends.
Yeah. And we all know what Naruto would choose.
Yeah, especially if it was Sasuke.
Yeah.
Or if it was the last Hinata.
Either one, he'd do that.
Now, if it was the Naruto before the Pain arc, maybe he would be like Sora.
Probably. There's still a little iffiness there, since he's still just as obsessed with Sasuke during that.
Yeah. If I was in charge of Naruto there, I would have just give up on Sasuke.
Yeah, what would be the Why would that be a bad thing if he just gave up on a lost cause? I mean, really.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, there was no point of Sasuke coming back, was there?
No, and the Kage Summit showed he was like so far gone.
Yeah, it's kind of like I don't. I think Kishi was trying to go for the Anakin approach, where Anakin came back from after Return of the Jedi, but that was handled properly.
It was. Then again, he still made Vader like still menacing and the villain.
Yeah, and Sasuke,
He
he's
kept
not
flip
that,
flopping.
huh?
He kept flip flopping on his motives.
Yeah,
Like how Kylo Ren couldn't decide if he was a good guy or bad guy.
I don't know who's the worst character.
They're both awful.
Yeah,
Just for different reasons, as
yeah.
Linkara would put it.
And let's talk about Kyrie's. Let's talk about Kyrie versus Sakura.
Mm,
That's tough.
that is because I kind of gotta give Sakura more credit because she's done more.
Yeah, but Kyrie's more likable.
Yeah,
But
I mean, like if we're talking like straight Shippuden Sakura, I say it's even because Sakura did have her low points in that part. In
yeah, especially
part one, she was kind of not likable. Just in like certain moments, she was.
but she was 12 years old to be fair.
Yeah,
But her character died in 693.
yeah.
Naruto's character died after he said to Obito, "You're the coolest guy ever."
I still cringe at that line. I really do.
Yeah, that's like that's like if Anik if Luke said, "Dad, you're the coolest guy ever," for example, even
I
though
mean, I can buy him saying that, but he still is ignoring the fact that Vader is responsible for like a lot of deaths and pain.
yeah, I could buy
Unless you're going with the angle that Luke says it about Palpatine, it would be even worse. But it hits
yeah.
the same point basically.
I don't know if Luke really believed there was still good in him, or it was false optimism.
It might have been both. It's not really clear, but I don't think it needs to be clear.
Yeah, because he was right.
Yeah.
I don't think there was good in Sasuke, and I think it was a cop out of him returning.
It was. The narrative is just so. It's just such a train wreck towards the end. Like after Itachi is dealt with, I'm like, where do you go from this?
Yeah, they should have had him the main villain now.
I mean, like I get it. His motive, like after Itachi, he knows the truth about Itachi. I buy that. I mean, if they went with that and made him like full blown villain, I would accept it.
But no, they had him.
After he sees Itachi again, he just reverts to something else.
Right.
But I kind of feel that hurts Itachi's character too because I feel he's better as a straight villain.
Yeah. Instead, they had to retcon the whole Uchiha clan.
Yeah, that whole series is just one big retcon.
Yeah. You could also say the Xehanort twist was a kind of a retcon, but I think it was
Not as bad as it because I could still buy he's still evil enough to do that because he never like apologizes.
Nope. And nobody ever forgave him.
No, because why would you?
Yeah, and remind Sora still hates him.
Yeah, I mean, like the dude caused like how many people to suffer? Like 3 of your friends you just got back. Technically,
Right.
2 because we don't really count Terra since he hasn't really met any of these people.
Right. He never had any conversations with Terra. Although I would like to see that in future
That would
games.
be interesting. Or like with in Dream Job when Mickey says, "My 3 missing friends," I'm like, don't you mean 2? You've never met Terra.
Right. They could have added a scene in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, because he's only met Aqua and Ven.
Yeah.
Again, back to Kairi versus Sakura.
Yeah, I think Kairi, if Kairi ever gets to her full potential, she'll be better than Sakura.
That's. I could see that. I could see them being more evened, but Kairi would probably have an edge with magic.
Yeah.
By straight character, I think Kairi is the better one. Because she's not like upset. She's not like changing her feelings and doubting herself that all the time like Sakura is.
She's not obsessed with Sora.
No, she's not.
I mean, she loves Sora, but she also wants to get stronger to prove herself. And that's a good character trait.
Yeah, it's just how you execute it. Because look at Orihime in Bleach. Look how that turned out.
Yeah.
Like it's there. It's just you have to follow through on it.
Exactly.
Well, I think Sora's got better allies than Naruto does. Because I don't know. Looking back, I think a lot of Naruto's allies are just kind of assholes.
Yeah, and his allies are Leon, Cloud, and all the Disney characters are basically nice people.
Yeah, I mean Cloud and Leon have their issues, but they're still willing to help him and be friends with Sora.
Yeah,
especially Cloud, considering how much baggage that guy's got.
Yeah, how much his life sucks, yet he still helps people.
Yeah,
that's why he's a better hero than Naruto.
Plus, I get Cloud's backstory is a lot. I think Cloud is a better character overall because everything he went through is nothing compared. Sasuke and Naruto, what they went through is nothing compared to Cloud.
Exactly.
Because I played the original Final Fantasy VII, and my God, what he went through in that.
I haven't played the original Final Fantasy VII. I played
it's on the PlayStation Store if you want to download it. It's really good.
I might try it sometime.
They got 7, 8, and 9 on there.
How much does it cost? Like
$15? $15 at least, if I remember.
I'll consider that. And Squall, have you played Final Fantasy? I haven't played Final Fantasy VIII, but
I started playing it, but I didn't get. I got to like towards the end of the first disc, and I just stopped. But I re-downloaded it, so I actually am gonna try to do it. I did beat 9 though.
What's 9 like?
9's pretty good.
Who's the main character in that?
Zidane.
Oh,
the kid with the monkey tail.
Oh yeah.
Or in the story, he's a gnome.
A gnome?
Yes.
You mean like lawn gnomes?
I don't know, but it's what he's referred to as in the game.
That's weird.
Yeah, because he and Kuja have a tie together.
Yeah, but it still makes makes more sense than Naruto.
Yeah. And it's fake bonds.
And finally, let's talk about Sasuke versus Riku.
Riku.
Yeah, I think Riku will not only beat Sasuke, not only better character than Sasuke, but he'll beat Sasuke.
Oh, I'd take a lot of research and to figure that out, because he had just barely squeaked by with a win against Sasuke.
Yeah,
this was like Rinnegan Sasuke that fought Hiei.
I might put a fight between them in my new Naruto KH fic.
Well, by then you'd have Mangekyo Sasuke, because you didn't get Itachi's eyes yet, timeline wise. So Riku could probably beat that one, even with the darkness in him.
I'm changing a lot. That like I
Okay.
changed the pain ending.
Okay.
I'm at the Toy Story world right now.
Yeah. How about as a thing with Sasuke joining Xehanort, he loses his chakra and his Sharingan.
That's what I'm doing.
It's gotta have like a trade-off. You get one power in exchange for the other.
Yeah,
There's gotta be some sacrifice.
yeah. I'm gonna have him do that so he can.
While
He
he's
can
a bit depowered, he's still dangerous.
right. I'm gonna have him be like I said. I'm gonna have him be so evil that even Vanitas can't stand him.
You know, that's kind of a feat right there.
What?
That's a feat doing that.
Yeah, I know Vanitas is evil, but I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna make him more human, like have
Yeah.
some humanity.
I mean, Vanitas would be looking at Sasuke and like, the fuck?
Yeah,
Just won't see it because he's got the helmet on.
yeah. But I'm gonna reveal him to Sora earlier.
His face or
His face.
Hmm.
Cause I
like what in Monsteropolis?
yeah. Only I'll
That's the
have
only other point you can do it because that's where Vanitas first showed up.
exactly. That's when I'll remove his mask and say, "Hello, Sora."
The only problem if you do it in Monsteropolis, would he look like a monster like Sora?
No, I don't. I'm not because he doesn't follow the world order.
He doesn't.
No, he's
Then
that.
again, young Xehanort didn't become a toy in Toy Story.
He didn't look like he didn't look like a toy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
Are you gonna make young Xehanort be even more of a giant asshole?
yeah,
Because he is just so smug.
yeah. I'll make him be. I'll make him and Sasuke have a close relationship because they were kind of the same age.
Yeah, but people like that really don't have friends. They're more like using each other.
Yeah,
Kind of
that's
like how in Resident Evil with Wesker, they don't. People who work for Umbrella, they don't have friends.
right. And then Transformers, Starscream and what's his name?
Megatron?
Megatron, but they're not really friends either.
No, Starscream is just a lackey to Megatron.
Yeah, and he still allows, and he threatened to take over, but Megatron still allows him to be in his crew.
This is why Megatron fails at being a villain.
Yeah,
Why do
'Cause
we
he-
not? Why don't we get smart villains like that? I feel like it's not good anymore.
exact. I agree with you. I
Or
miss
is it-
I
is
miss
it-
cunning and threatening villains.
I know because there's writing in modern Hollywood is just ruining them.
Who?
Modern Hollywood.
Yeah, modern Hollywood.
Because I saw
Yes.
a video from the Critical Drinker about what happened to villains, and basically the main point is you need to give your villains their balls back.
Yeah, they need to be twisted and evil again.
Yeah, like pure evil.
Yeah, like Disney villain evil, like old school Disney villain evil. I miss those.
Yeah,
Like Jafar and Maleficent, Ursula. They were
yeah. Or Hades.
yeah.
I can imagine. Could you imagine if Kratos met that Hades? I
That would be interesting.
wonder if he'd actually like end him.
Yeah, I think Kratos would win.
I know. I'm just wondering how he'd win though.
Gee, that's a tough one.
Because I know Kratos can kill a god. He's done that throughout the whole series, but that Disney, that's a bit harder, I think.
Yeah, they didn't kill off Hades and Hercules. I know that.
No, he went back into that pit, souls.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Naruto Cage.
Yeah.
let's and Kakashi. Who would you say is the equivalent to Kakashi? Mickey?
Not really. I wouldn't really see Mickey as a mentor.
No, I don't either. Although would you say he was Riku's mentor or
No.
apprentice?
I mean, in certain moments he seemed like he was, but really nothing too major that Riku didn't already know.
Right. They were more like allies.
Yeah. I don't know. KH really has never really had mentors.
And apprentice.
I mean, outside of Ericus and Yen Sid.
Yeah.
Those would be the only two.
Yeah, maybe they have another Kingdom Hearts game where they had some kind of school academy.
Yeah.
Like what I was talking about in my last.
Like the last one we did.
Yeah. That would be.
Maybe good mentors.
Yeah. I think
not like Kakashi, who
right.
is like the worst.
I think Sora would have been a good mentor.
Yeah, he would. I say that all three of them would be good mentors.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder. Do you think Sora would be a better father than Naruto?
Obviously, yes.
Like, give me like an example.
I mean, like, are we basing this off current Naruto or pre the last Naruto, where he was still a good character?
Pre the last.
I can see if it's that Naruto, I can see them both being good dads.
Like, yeah, especially I could see him encouraging his kids not to give up pre the last Naruto.
Yeah, because we all know how he handled it in the chapter 700. Just suck it up, Bold. I got somewhere to be, basically.
Yeah, he's basically a neglectful Peter Griffin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of bad when you can make Homer look like a better dad.
To be fair, Homer is a kind of a good dad.
He is, just depending on what episode it is.
Yeah, like that. My favorite episode was when he and Bart built a go-kart.
I haven't seen like a lot of The Simpsons, so I don't really know that one.
Yeah, well, he wanted. He realized he was a bad father and he tried to be a good, and he tried to go do better.
I do remember one where it's Lisa's birthday and Homer doesn't really know anything about her, and it's actually kind of sad.
Yeah, and he tried to set things right.
Yeah.
Naruto would not do that.
No, he wouldn't. He just passes the blame to someone else.
Yeah, I could see Sora. I could see Sora trying to fix his relationship with his kids if it was.
Yeah, I can see that because Sora can own up to his mistakes.
Yeah, and Kairi wouldn't let him be neglectful.
No, he wouldn't. She wouldn't.
So I don't think if Naruto married Sakura, he wouldn't be this douchebag.
I know. They'd be actually happy together.
Yeah, I could buy them being a happy family.
Yeah.
I would.
Good chemistry, and they'd have a good relationship.
Yeah, they were similar. Would you say they and Sokai are similar, other than the fact that they're the two main characters?
Is what?
Would you say Sokai and Narasaku are a similar couple?
In ways, yes, I can see it.
Yeah, I do too. I don't see any similarities between them and Naruhina.
There is none.
Right. Sora and Kairi.
Kairi is not useless like that.
Right. She tries her best.
And Kairi doesn't need Sora to do anything, really, unlike Hinata, who can only do things when it involves Naruto.
I mean, Kairi's an experienced fighter, yet she was beating Zenmus until he cheated.
Yeah.
And she beat Xehanort.
Yep. Which,
although it was Sora's help.
yeah, but still.
And in Melody Memory, she handled herself good
Yeah,
against.
she is learning.
Yeah, by the next game, if the 20th anniversary event is next month, maybe they'll show
Is
a
it?
trailer of the next game.
I've been so busy, I haven't really been keeping up with stuff.
Well, there's a 20th anniversary event on Kingdom Hearts. Speaking, it's hard to believe it's been 20 years since Kingdom Hearts started.
Yeah, I feel so old.
Me too. I was 13 when that happened.
I was 10 when it came out.
I remember the first time I rented it.
I couldn't rent it because it was never in Blockbuster when my dad was looking for it.
When did you first start playing it?
Whenever he could get a copy of it.
Oh, my dad helped me where to find the water for the raft.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
When I first played it, I couldn't even get out of Traverse Town until my dad actually bought the game and the guide with it. Then I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, I remember borrowing the guide from my friend. He had a guide. He had a Game Informer, or I think it was, and it had Kingdom Hearts, and he let me borrow it.
I don't think Game Informer had tips.
Maybe it was a different one. I don't. Either way, that's how I finished the story.
Yeah, I still got to get back to that in 2. I've been so busy with other games.
Me too. I'm gonna look probably later on this week. I'll play 2. Although with March Madness coming, I'd probably play less games and watch more basketball.
Oh yeah, March Madness is starting.
Yeah, my favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, on Naruto on Heaven and Earth forums, I always jokingly said that Naruto could have been the Kentucky Wildcats of Naruto, but they're the Louisville Cardinals, and Louisville sucks.
Yeah.
Back on. Let's get back on topic.
Right. We go on too many tangents, don't we?
No.
But that's what makes it fun, just like deviating at times.
Yeah. I wish there was two. I wish Blue Star and Lucky Chi would join us.
Yeah, I know. I really want Lucky to upload that Naruto thing we did.
Yeah, I wonder when he's gonna do it.
Because it's like almost because is he gonna have another one
I don't know.
for the anniversary? Because I want to get in on that one too.
Me too.
Because that was really fun.
Yeah. I remember my claim. I remember saying. I don't remember much, but I remember what I said about Naruto being the same as Peter Parker in One More Day.
Did you?
I think so.
I don't think you said that, if I remember right. I think it was like a more recent thing you were saying about One More Day.
But if I didn't, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
He is like Peter in One More Day. Well, Sora is more like PlayStation 4 Peter.
Yeah. Because when has Naruto ever taken responsibility for anything?
Never.
No.
That's why he fails as a That's why he fails as a character and main protagonist.
Pity that he didn't have an Uncle Phil in his life.
Yeah. He doesn't. Imagine if he had an Uncle Ben.
That would work, except for he'd have to die.
Yeah.
Because wouldn't Jiraiya be his Uncle Ben, kind of?
Yeah. Even.
So technically, Jiraiya was not really the best teacher if you actually think about it.
he wasn't.
Because those 3 years, he didn't really teach him anything.
He didn't. He just Naruto never learned.
Like, I know you gotta keep him like not as like overly strong, but you can still teach him some new stuff.
Yeah,
He's using a bigger Rasengan.
right.
I
And
mean,
I wish
sword training, he learns like so much.
Kishi made Naruto a little bit smarter.
Yeah, he's really kind of stupid.
I mean, he's not Goku stupid, but he's up there.
I say he's around there.
Well, yeah.
I mean, there was a filler 2-part filler where he couldn't recognize Guy in a disguise when it was so obvious.
I don't remember that.
It's like during between the Chunin exams finals, Sakura, Ino, Chojin Shikamaru go looking for this fourth Hokage's legacy that Guy's putting them on.
Oh.
It was a really stupid filler.
Man, all the fillers were pointless.
No, I found some of them were good.
I
but
like
overall, it was bad.
the Sora one. I remember the Sora one. I think that was a filler.
The kid who has the other half of the part of the Nine Tails power.
I think so.
Oh, I hated him so much.
Yeah. Although the only good thing is Sakura did some good stuff.
Yeah. She was pretty good, but the Three Tails arc is like one of the worst.
Yeah, I agree.
I just found it boring.
It was, but like I said, Sakura did. I like the Sakura did kick the ass a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I wish in if you were to change one thing in Naruto, I mean but everything else has to stay the same. What would it be?
Naruto's obsession with Sasuke?
Yes. I would go the same with Sakura's obsession for Sasuke. I would have her realize that he's not the man she thought he was.
Did she? I mean, realistically, who would actually like him?
I don't know.
Even if you're like a little kid and you're on your stupid crush,
you would get over it.
Yeah.
Now, Naruhito's argument said, "What about Naruto crush on Sakura?" I believe they developed.
They did.
I could had SP9 interfered. I believe that Kishi would have made Sakura realize that Naruto was the one for her.
Yeah, because I kind of think she already knows that with that confession.
Yeah,
she said that, what him being there for her, that's really not a lie if you look at the story.
Right.
And I'm talking about the manga, not the anime.
Exactly. I thought that was a low point for Kishi, making Sakura lie that she moved on from Sasuke. Because that would have been.
I kind of believe that she did. It's just he doubled back on it.
Yeah, he needed Yagami or whatever his name is. That
one editor.
Huh?
That one editor.
Yeah. I wonder if Nomura has editors like that.
I don't know. You'd have to have some editors.
Yeah. But he thought of something so silly and over the top that his editor said, "No, that's stupid even for Kingdom Hearts."
Yeah. But editors really don't do their jobs in the right way sometimes.
Sometimes they listen to the chart guys from the Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah.
People like that.
Those corporate tools.
Yeah, but the chart says Naruhito is more popular than Narasaku.
Yeah, that's basically true. How they would do that until you turn the charts off.
Did you turn off the chart? I didn't turn off the chart. That's one of my favorite reviews, the Cat in the Hat review.
Where those two first showed up.
Yeah, and it reminded me of. It came back to me on how awful that movie was.
Yeah.
Still better than Naruto the Last.
Yeah, I can think of so many other bad movies I've watched in that.
Did you like the Jim Carrey Grinch? I used to like it. Huh?
I recognize its fault, but I can still enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean it's closer to Dr. Seuss book than the others, like the Lorax, the Cat in the Hat.
Plus, Carrie was just so fun in that movie.
Yeah, I realized he's probably the only likable character in that movie.
I think Cindy is.
Well, yeah, but
I mean,
the
some of
others,
them towards the end get better, but overall, they're kind of like not the best people.
yeah, and I think it was kind of a cop out. The ending was kind of a cop out, although because in the original book they realized the true meaning of Christmas.
Yeah, and then the Karloff one, they already knew it.
Yeah, I love the Karloff one.
I didn't see the Cumberbatch one yet.
Neither have I. We're talking about the Grinch in March.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Besides, I'm getting a snowstorm here tomorrow, so
So am I.
yeah.
And I gotta go to Cincinnati to see my niece be in a cheerleading competition.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
In the snow.
But it might be canceled.
Yeah. I know you posted something on fanfic about, or no, not fanfic, Heaven Earth about Ahsoka versus Hinata.
Yeah. It'd be like Kakashi versus Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I posted that and I said it'd be quicker than that.
And I said it'd be quicker than Godzilla versus the Roland Emmerich Godzilla.
Yeah. Because really, that Ahsoka is just more powerful and skilled.
Yeah, I think ever since I watched Clone Wars, she took over as my favorite Star Wars character ever.
That's how a lot of people see her, because she didn't start out good she grew on them, and she got better.
But even then, I didn't hate her.
Yeah, she's really one of the better characters out of the prequels.
Yeah, she is.
Especially considering she saved Rex.
Yeah, I credit Dave Filoni, or whatever his name is. Filoni. He could write stories.
Yeah.
Like that. Imagine him being in charge of the sequels instead of Rian Johnson and J.J. Abrams.
Oh, they're not going it. I could see that.
Yeah, they could have made Rey a better character.
Nah. Probably not. There's no saving her.
She's basically the Sasuke of Star Wars.
Where she's OP as hell.
Yeah.
And unlikable.
Yeah. And Kylo Ren is the pussier version of Dark Helmet from Spaceballs.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
And I like Dark Helmet.
At least Dark Helmet's funny.
Yeah. Even he could be, you know what? I think even he could beat Naruto, Dark Helmet, because Good is dumb.
Oh, if only we were going by those rules.
What's with? I might watch that movie sometime.
I gotta rewatch that because I did watch that years ago.
It's hilarious.
It is. I miss movies like that.
Me too.
How do you think? I know this never probably happened. What about a Lord of the Rings world in Kingdom Hearts?
That would be cool.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get it with Tolkien.
Yeah,
Tolkien's estate.
unless Disney buys it.
No, I don't think they're gonna give it up. I mean, Amazon has the rights to it right now.
Really?
Yeah, because they got that. They have a show coming in September that's getting so much backlash. It's not even funny.
Are you interested in it? In it?
The show?
Yeah,
No. From what I've seen, nope.
I'm not interested either.
I mean, I'll stick with the main 6 Lord of the Rings movies.
I haven't. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen one, but because the movies are too long.
See, you should watch them. They're really good.
I'll take your word for it. I'll watch them sometime in the summer.
If you do, watch the extended cuts because they're a lot better and have more depth to the characters.
Yeah.
Like Boromir.
And what about Frodo?
There's a lot more to him there too. A lot with like Aragon.
Have you ever seen the animated Lord of the Rings movies?
No,
The Ralph Bakshi ones?
no, I didn't see those.
I've seen the critics' review of it.
Same, but yeah, I didn't. I've only know the Jackson movies.
Yeah. I can't wait. Speaking of the critic, I can't wait to see his Batman movie. The rest of the Batman movies.
Yeah. See how
think
he makes fun of Hardy's voice in the next one.
Yes.
It's funny because I actually saw a picture on a line of like Hinata wearing that Bane mask.
I could buy that.
I'm just
Especially if
thinking like, is she doing that Hardy voice?
Yeah.
I would just die laughing if I heard Stephanie Sheh do that voice.
If she showed up in an enemy with an enemy with that mask, they would probably die laughing.
Yeah, if the actress or Hinata wore that.
I think if Hinata wore that.
Yeah, I'd probably like. It'd be like somebody trying to act tough and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. My favorite Hinata moment was Pain was grabbing her and throwing her. Remember that?
Yeah, where he one-shotted her.
Yeah. She made things worse.
Yeah, she did.
Can you imagine if that happened? If that happened to Sora, what would Kyrie do if that happened to Sora?
She'd actually do something and not make it worse.
Like what?
She'd use her magic.
Yeah.
She'd use her brain.
Yeah. I think if they do go to school, Kyrie will have straight A's.
Yeah, she's pretty smart.
Yeah. I could buy Sora being a C plus student.
Yeah, he'd be one of those like anime heroes that don't do that good but well enough.
Yeah, and Riku.
Riku would be like the top student.
Who Riku?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was basically like that in Kingdom Hearts. They're always saying he's this cool guy, and
yes, he is cooler than Sasuke.
he is. He has
and he's
better
a better
hair.
friend too.
Yeah. He was there for Sora when he needed him the most.
Yep. And to be fair, Riku never really wanted to like kill Sora.
Yeah, but he wanted to save Kyrie on his own.
Yeah, so that did create conflict, but it's still like Riku just wouldn't want to get rid of Sora. He just wanted him out of the way.
Yeah. Do you think part of it is Donald's fault that he forbade him to come?
Yes. I kind of feel like it is sort of Donald's fault that he wouldn't let Riku come.
Yeah, I agree. And I like Donald. But
but Donald is not really the perfect person to do something like this for.
Yeah. I like that his character developed in KH1 when he hated Sora he felt distraught when Sora sacrificed himself.
Yeah. But it does bring give their friendship more meaning throughout the
Yeah.
game.
It did. I I love the Sora Donald Goofy trio. That I buy I buy it more than all the Naruto friendships.
Yeah, because really, Kingdom Hearts goes into like they give time to them. Naruto doesn't.
Exactly.
We're just supposed to take it at face value that these guys are friends.
Yeah.
It's called the show don't tell
Yeah.
because you're not convincing anyone if you're not showing it.
I agree. Let's talk about something different besides Kingdom Hearts versus Naruto. How about
I mean, we can still do that if you want, but
yeah? Let's talk about how about Kingdom Hearts versus how about in potential Kingdom Hearts worlds, but non Disney ones. What would be a good non Disney one be?
ugh. I'd probably say Middle Earth, maybe
From what franchise?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It's more in line with Kingdom Hearts fantasy element.
It does. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings yet.
I could see Sora and his crew going to the Council of Elrond and fellowship and wanting to help. Only problem is they'd be there for a long time.
Yeah, they'll probably do like KH2 when one do one visit and then have the second visit or something like that.
Yeah, but the problem is there's like 3 different stories going on at once in each movie.
Yeah. How about if I know a good one? How about Kingdom Hearts Terminator? When they go to Skynet or something?
Which Terminator would this follow?
How about Terminator 2?
Eh,
Or how about Terminator Salvation?
it's kind of hard because you'd have to do what Caribbean did and like just blow through the previous movies quickly to catch everyone up.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you did the first movie in like the first game and then went back in 2 for the second game, maybe
Yeah.
it might make a bit more sense if you do that.
It might. Imagine Sora versus Arnold in the first one.
That I can see that,
And-
especially when he like popped out of the fire from the truck and he's like in the as the robot.
Yeah.
And so they're
And-
like, "What?"
When I saw that as a kid, it freaked me out.
Yeah, because first Terminator movie is more like a horror movie.
It is. That's why I like that one. I like it better than Terminator 2, and I love Terminator 2.
Oh yeah, that's a hard to choose. It's like Alien and Aliens. The first 2 are like the best and hard to choose.
Yeah. What would you
Yeah.
say is the greatest game sequel ever?
Greatest game sequel?
Yeah.
Ooh,
'Cause-
doesn't have to be number two labeled, is it?
No.
Greatest game sequel. For me, probably Metal Gear Solid 3.
I don't know if I ever played that.
Oh, it's a good prequel and really good game. It really is.
I
It's
think
one of
my-
the best villains ever.
I
It's
think
something like the best writing too.
really.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out. What console?
PS3.
Oh, does it have like a PS4
No. It never got re-released on PS4.
release? That sucks. I want to try it out.
Yeah, you can ask First Evil 100 about how good it is. He gushes over that game like nothing.
Yeah. Is he a
It-
Kingdom Hearts
it
fan?
is good. It is well written, especially with its villain.
Is it like I can't say Shakespearean,
No,
Is it-
it's not Shakespearean, but it
it's
is really good.
close? Well,
I've never really read Shakespeare, so I don't know.
no, I mean not Shakespeare. I mean closest thing to good movie writing is probably The Godfather.
I would say it's like maybe around there because Kojima really knows his stuff.
Yeah, then he get fired by Konami.
Yeah, or either that or he left. I don't know the details.
Yeah, because they keep comparing the Riddler in Batman the animated series to him when he got fired.
Oh, I can see that
Yeah,
over
I-
the game rights.
right. How would a Batman world be good in Kingdom Hearts?
Yes,
Yeah, it would. Especially fight. Imagine fighting Sora fighting the Joker,
that'd be easy.
unless the Joker was covered with darkness.
That's a no-brainer because he'd be walking darkness.
Yeah, it would. But it would be fun to hear Mark Hamill's Joker fight Sora.
Yeah, it'd be jokey.
Yeah,
Would
and
Harley be like a mini boss?
yeah. And would she flirt with Sora?
She might. It's what she does.
Yeah,
But she goes, "Stay away from my pudding." I'm like, pudding? Like Sora wouldn't get that.
yeah. He would. He would also said, "Sorry, there's one girl for me."
Yeah, but that might put a target on Kyrie if he said that, because Joker would go after her.
Yeah, you got a good point. He wouldn't mention Kyrie. He would. He might to Batman though.
Yeah, but how likely is it that Joker would actually listen in on that?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good point too.
I mean, Raish might do that because he knows Batman.
He does.
There's a challenge: Sora versus Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, I can buy Rage knowing about the Heartless and
Yeah,
Kingdom
dude's
Hearts.
600 years old. He's been through a lot and knows
Yeah.
a lot.
I'm surprised Rafiki doesn't know about Kingdom Hearts and Keyblades and all that.
Well, World Order.
Well, that's true, but I
This
thought
is before 3 kind of screwed that up.
it did. But I thought like he'd be like King Triton knew about Keyblades.
This is true. Which
That
makes
same
me
goes.
like, how does he know that?
Maybe he knew a key bearer or something.
Well, yeah, there is a lot of unanswered questions between Birth by Sleep and 1.
There is. I know a good world. I'm cheating because it's a Disney World. The Jungle Book, well, the Jungle Book might be good.
Yeah, it could work. I mean, there was like coding for it in Birth by Sleep, I think.
Yeah, I watched that movie 2 weeks ago, and I still wonder why it's not on Kingdom Hearts. Sora fighting with Baloo.
Yeah, against Shere Khan.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, I sympathized with Mowgli, but I watched it. Like I said, I watched it, and Mowgli was kind of a brat.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet myself, but I have it. I'm still getting a bunch of other Disney movies that I want to watch.
Yeah, I haven't. What's one Disney? I haven't watched Fantasia in a while.
Same. But one thing Sora's got under his belt is he's beat the devil, and Naruto's never done that.
Yeah, and he's also beat a god.
He's defeated gods and titans.
Yeah,
I mean, literal gods and titans, not a fake god like the Otsutsuki's are.
right. Sora's not. I don't think Sora's the strongest fictional character, but he's top 10.
He's up there.
Yeah, him. Would he beat Superman?
No, there's no way he's beating Superman. His
Yeah.
magic only gets him so far because Superman will find a workaround.
Yeah,
But Superman would be a good ally.
he would.
You think Sora would be like more in line with Superman's character as opposed to Batman?
Yeah, because they're both do-gooders. That
Sora's
Live it
more
up.
of a symbol of hope.
yep, and Riku's more like Batman.
Yeah.
Or if we're gonna go by Marvel, Sora's like Captain America, and
And
Riku's kind of like
Riku's Iron Man.
yeah, and Aqua's Black Widow.
Aqua is?
Would you say?
Maybe.
And I could buy Kyrie with as Peggy Carter or something like that.
Yeah. If she became Captain Carter though.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen What Ifs, Marvel What Ifs yet.
The other Kingdom Hearts world. What about like an old West like town world you could go to?
Oh, West Town?
Like an old West like cowboys and stuff?
Yeah, like, uh, um, like any Clint Eastwood movies.
Yeah, like maybe like I don't know if you remember this game, like Red Dead Revolver.
I think so.
Something like that. That would be interesting to see. Though, to be fair, I don't think Red would let Sora tag along.
I don't know who that is.
Red is the main character of Revolver, and he's kind of a loner.
Is he a douchebag?
No, he's just like, oh, it's cold bounty hunter.
Oh,
Because when he meets one of the other characters, Jack, who's needs to be freed. Red goes, "You ain't my problem."
how about Kingdom Hearts Zelda?
How would that really work since Link doesn't talk?
I don't know.
I mean, I could see it, but it just wouldn't really sell the whole Sora Link bond.
How about would Metroid work?
That could work. Since they're both him and Samus are in Smash.
Yeah, I haven't. I
I
haven't
could
played.
see that. Imagine Sora getting one of Samus's power armors.
Yeah, that would be awesome. It'd be like Kyrie with the Iron Woman.
Yeah.
I'm
Funny,
taking.
'cause I think one of my friends is actually like putting Sora together with Samus because of the whole Smash thing.
People are gonna ship that.
Oh, they are. I know it. People will ship anything.
Yeah, I only ship couples that make sense.
I mean, in different contexts, I mean, Sora and Samus might work.
Yeah. In fact, I think Sora and Sakura might work.
He treated her better than Sasuke does.
Yeah, it's basically
And Naruto.
it's basically Narusaku.
I mean, yeah, Sora was with Sakura, he would treat her so much better than both Sasuke and Naruto.
Yeah, I said that one time in Heaven and Earth, and one person said, "I think Sora belongs to Kyrie," and another person.
If Kyrie is not a factor in this situation, it would work.
Right. But
or he could have both. You never know.
Yeah, threesome.
Yeah. Another world we could do.
What?
I'm thinking of another non-Disney world. What is there? What about a Star Trek world?
Which one?
Maybe Next Generation with Picard.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you want Shatner in this.
Yeah, Shatner's a tool, isn't he?
Unless we go like Kelvin timeline with Pine as Kirk.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk.
Live long and prosper. I could.
Also, that's something Naruto needs to learn.
Yeah, he does.
Needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Because that's basically the world, Sasuke.
Yeah.
The many, the few.
He loves Sasuke more than the world.
He basically did. He was basically ready to let the world suffer if he didn't have Sasuke, basically.
Yeah. How about I don't know if there'll be worlds, but they could be characters in Kingdom Hearts. The Muppets. That would be weird though.
That would be. Maybe chefs with the Swedish chefs with Little Chef in Twilight Town working with Scrooge.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, and I could
But the
see.
only problem is, I think Swedish Chef would probably be hunting Little Chef.
Yeah, and those
But it would be funny because him chasing, speaking in Swedish.
yeah, and I would like to um one of those two guys about Panini, Watford and Statler.
Yeah,
Imagine them heckling Sora.
yeah, I'd laugh at that.
Yeah, they were they were my dad's favorite Muppets.
They are so funny.
Yeah, I never realized how how much adult the Muppets can be.
Yeah, if you look back on stuff like that, and they got away with a lot, but they were subtle.
Yeah,
It wasn't in your face.
yeah, they had a Star Wars episode.
What didn't have a Star Wars episode in the 90s?
I don't know.
Oh, how about a Looney Tunes world?
Yeah, imagine Sora outsmarting Elmer Fudd.
Ooh, or, wait, how about a Space Jam world?
Like him playing Sora playing basketball.
Yes,
I think he might be good at basketball player.
him with Michael Jordan and Bugs.
Yeah, if you play with Michael Jordan, then you win.
I prefer him over LeBron James.
Yeah, me too. I don't hate LeBron, but I think MJ's the best basketball player ever.
He's the GOAT.
I know who's the worst actor, but a good basketball player, Shaq.
Yeah.
How about Kazam? How about Kazam as a cameo? He knows the genie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all genies know each other.
Yeah.
Maybe you could get Edith in there too. Or Eden. That one green genie had a thing with in the Aladdin cartoon.
Yeah. I would I would like the Aladdin cartoon in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Mozamrath.
Or Abismal.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll get Mozamrath because his voice actor died.
Wasn't it Jonathan Brandis?
Yes.
I remember watching stuff with him, and it did not sound like him at all.
I know. I was
I
shocked.
just remember him as young Bill from It.
Me too. And I remember the critic, talking about him and the elephant in the room.
Yeah, because that's a thing whenever he's brought up.
Yeah.
Or him in Sidekicks with Chuck Norris.
Yeah. I've not seen that movie, but it looks bad. Not even Chuck Norris could make a bad movie good.
Then you get Chuck Norris over in Naruto's world, and he'll solve everything.
Yeah, with a blink of an eye.
I just wanted him to punch Sasuke with that fist in his beard.
Yeah. That's my first Chuck Norris, first Chuck Norris joke I discovered on Family Guy.
Yeah. It'd be funny. There's only a fist in his beard. This back when Family Guy was still funny.
Yeah.
Or if you want somebody else to go help fix Naruto's issues, send Popeye.
And Popeye is the sailor man.
Okay,
You know
do you realize how OP he really is?
Who, Popeye?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you watch the fight with him and Saitama?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch that, and you will see the most insane fight ever.
I would like, they were gonna make a Popeye movie,
Recently,
an animated Popeye movie.
I think I've seen things about that.
Yeah, but they canceled it for the Emoji movie.
Clearly, it was the better choice.
Yeah.
I'm just joking about that.
Yeah, I can.
I said that.
Yeah. I mean, why does that movie exist?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I see the critics' review of it. And when I saw that, I said, no, that humanity hasn't humanity suffered enough.
I don't know. The Last is still a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing will ever erase that.
I I don't think Kishi can do anything to redeem himself.
Not unless it'd be a miracle if he ever did. But
If he, a bit of ultimate troll move, I would respect him more if he did this. If he had said it was all a dream, and when
if that you go with that infinite Tsukuyomi theory.
yeah, and Naruto wakes up from it, and he finds out he was lying with Sasuke.
Basically, it's that one episode of Justice League where Superman's got that black mercy plant on him, and he's seeing himself on Krypton, but knowing it's a dream.
Yeah,
I can see it being like that because that'd be like really emotional. Like he has to give up the thing he wants the most.
yeah, but I don't see Kishi doing anything like that.
He's not that smart or clever. He's not.
No,
he might have been, but no, not now.
He had a Mario manga, but it failed.
Yeah, Samurai 8 thing failed too.
Naruto was a one-hit wonder.
It was. At least Hiro Mashima's got other series he's working on.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool one, Rave Master World.
Yeah, it would. I can imagine Sora and Haru having a one-on-one sparring.
Yeah, well, Riku and Musica team up.
Yeah, Kairi and Ellie, they teach each other to be stronger.
Yeah, I can see that three-way crossover between Kingdom Hearts, Rave Master, and Fairy Tail.
That'd be cool.
You get Haru, Sora, and Natsu together.
Yeah, they're all three beloved idiots.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sora's an idiot. I don't think Sora's an idiot.
He's not dumb. He's just really dense.
Yeah, no pun intended, but he is goofy.
Yeah. I kind of wish they'd bring like Sylvia from Extreme Goofy Movie over to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, and have Max and Roxanne.
Yeah.
I think that's.
I did like Sylvia and Goofy together.
Yeah. Did you like Bobby?
The hippie dude?
Yeah.
He was okay.
I mean, it's the only funny thing Pauly Shore ever done.
Oh, was he voiced by Pauly Shore?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it was.
In both movies?
Huh?
In both movies?
Yeah. How could he do something like that and yet be in Biodome?
I bet everyone regrets that movie.
Yeah. I've seen the critics' review of it, and I could not stand those two assholes.
Back in the DC world, that'd be cool. That'd actually be really interesting with the possibilities. Would it be straight Batman, or would it be the larger DC world?
Probably. I think Batman might be interesting. Or how about the Green? I haven't read a Green Lantern comic, but that'd be interesting.
I can see that, and I can see maybe Sora becomes a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Or would it be Blue?
Would it be friendly with John or Hal?
Maybe both.
Yeah.
I see Sora Sora. He's either going to be green or blue Lantern.
Probably blue.
Because he's more full of hope, and that's the Blue Lantern's power.
Yeah.
See, Riku might be more green, though.
And Kairi.
Kairi is a Star Sapphire.
Oh, I got a good one. How about Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Ooh, that's a good one. Are you doing Aang or Korra with this?
Aang.
Okay.
I don't I have mixed feelings on Korra.
Yeah, Korra's a mixed bag, really.
Yeah, I mean, it started going good, but
Season one was good, but season two kind of like went down. But three, I kind of like season three with Zahir.
wasn't there a season 4?
Yes, with Kuvira.
I heard she was by Robin Williams' daughter.
Really?
Yeah, she's into voice acting.
Nice.
Her daddy would be so proud.
Yeah,
I miss him.
I think everyone does. Kind of sucks his career kind of went downhill.
Yeah, the last movie I watched him in was that RV movie.
Oh god, last movie I saw him in
What?
was Night at the Museum.
Yeah,
The first one.
I seen the first one with my dad.
At least I feel he was kind of funny in that one as Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, and it was back when Ben Stiller was funny too.
Never really saw too many of his movies.
I've seen Meet the Parents.
I've seen Dodgeball and Tropic Thunder.
He was the Vince Vaughn was the star, but he stole the show.
Ben? Yeah. A lot of cameos in that movie.
Huh?
A lot of cameos in Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Lance Armstrong, Chuck Norris, and William Shatner.
Yeah. That my dad said in one scene, William Shatner was the worst actor ever.
He's still in his Kirk mode, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever went out of his Kirk mode.
I don't think so either. He's always typecast.
Yeah.
I felt Leonard Nimoy's been typecast as well.
He does it good. He does his typecast good.
Yeah. He was the best Xehanort, wasn't he?
Yeah. I mean, there's not enough of Lloyd yet to judge yet, but so far Nimoy holds it.
Yeah. Wow. Watching right now, I'm checking college basketball scores, and Auburn is losing to Mississippi State.
Mm.
I kind of want Auburn to win because I want Kentucky to play them in the SEC championship.
Mm.
Anyway, back to Kingdom Hearts. Well, what else would be a good world?
Could you imagine Sora fighting Bane in the Batman world?
That would be a tough one.
So if he's like really amped up on Venom and powered by darkness.
Yeah.
Because Bane is not just an idiot. He's pretty smart.
Yeah. In the comics, he was his own boss.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the dude deduced Batman's identity.
Yeah, I would like to see a Bane where he's more like the Arkham games.
You got like Arkham Origins,
Yeah.
where he was actually a threat.
Yeah.
I mean, Asylum and City didn't do him any favors.
It didn't. He was Joker's pawn. Although I did like the Titan plot in the first game.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever get back to your Kingdom Hearts Arkham thing, can you imagine if Maleficent got Titan in her?
I don't know if I'll do that.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I know Joker would do that to her.
Yeah, he would. He would betray her.
Yeah.
And
it's Joker.
Yeah, and Maleficent would try to kill him. That, or she would let Sora do it.
Yeah, so I can see she probably like like the Titan and going through her like the darkness to go
Yeah,
into a Titan, turn into a Titan dragon.
yeah. I'll ask one of Sora's nightmares. I'll have Sora dream that he thinks Kyrie doesn't love her anymore, or something like that.
We got 3 Scarecrow fights to go. You could probably work a lot in.
Yeah, I'm not doing the Riddler trophy thing.
That really has no bearing on the plot, to be honest, until the second game.
Yeah, that took
Would you
me
be
for.
adding the side quests in if you do City and Origins?
Yeah, I haven't done all of it, but I know that it was all for one Riddler trophy. I was like, that's it? What a letdown.
I mean, Hush would be a good side quest to put in,
Yeah,
where he reconstructs his face to look like Bruce.
yeah, but that was wasted in Arkham Knight.
Yeah, or Deadshot.
Yeah. Or I thought Slade was wasted in
It
Night.
was in Origins.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the
wasn't
fight
it
was
gonna-
really good.
It would have been awesome if he was voiced by Ron Perlman from Teen Titans.
Yeah. But yeah, the fight with Deathstroke is probably the best one in Origins.
One of the best in the whole Arkham games.
Now, Mr. Freeze is still the best fight in that series.
That's my number one too.
Just the fact that it made you think and plan out your attacks.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be something you have to have Sora do because Sora really doesn't think a lot in his fights.
Yeah. I could have him after the fight. He would tell Freeze, please stop this. Please stop doing some crimes. Your wife won't want you to do that.
I think Victor knows that what he's doing is bad, but it's just for Nora.
Yeah.
And everything he does is for Nora.
Yeah. I think he's the only he's the closest ally to Batman out of all of his enemies.
Depending on the situation, he is.
Yeah. I don't think he hates Batman.
No, it's just that Batman just gets in his way.
Yeah. He's the only Batman villain that doesn't hate him.
As long as you don't get in his way to save Nora, Freeze is not bad.
Right.
Sure, he does bad things, but he's got a good reason to do it.
Yeah.
Plus, the fact they can never be together again if she's cured.
Yeah, but that's the whole dedication. That's
Yeah.
what makes Freeze a very complex character.
I know, that's why he's so good.
I would love to see him done right.
In a movie,
Yes.
not played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, hamming it up.
No. Although after watching Terminator 2, I think he could have been a good Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, it's just Schumacher's writing did not do him any favors.
Yeah. He always said that he didn't regret playing that part.
Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Well, I can see that. He probably had a lot of fun.
Yeah, he was the only actor that loved working in that movie. Well, Clooney asked, "Why am I here?"
I mean, he's a better Bruce Wayne than Batman, honestly.
He is. But he was more like Adam West Batman than he was like the Dark Batman.
Yeah. You imagine like Naruto trying to like fight against Two-Face or Riddler?
Kyrie?
No, I said Naruto.
It would be. I don't know what would happen. It'd be
I mean, Riddler would win if it's a contest intellect.
yes, and it would depend on Two Face's coin.
Yeah, because his whole thing is chance. But you can just imagine Naruto trying to reason with Two-Face, but he won't listen because of the Two-Face side of him.
Yeah,
Because
It probably-
Naruto's like he probably get the tail side, which means he dies.
yeah. Would he kill Naruto with a bullet?
Yes.
Um, I would like to see a Naruto character die with a bullet, with a regular bullet.
I can think of several who I'd like to see.
I know a good Kingdom Hearts world, Uncharted,
Ooh, that would be cool.
but which one?
Well, you have 3 games. You can do the first 3, one for each game.
Yeah, 4 is more. I think fourth is the most realistic because it didn't have monsters and you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
No cursed treasure.
Yeah, it was just regular. Felt like a regular treasure hunt movie.
Yeah. Though the villain was kind of lame. That's one thing Uncharted doesn't do good.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
thought
Marlowe is
Rafe.
probably the best villain of the series, to be honest.
Who?
Marlowe,
What? Which one was he?
3.
Right. Like I said, I'm gonna replay the games.
He's that
From,
one that wanted Drake's ring, but Nate got it first.
yeah, I like the one where you play as younger Nate and
Yeah,
the
where he
fourth
first
game.
met Sully.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Which the movie kind of like screwed up.
Yeah,
Because if you notice at the end, they're Uncharted 3, young Nate and Sully.
exactly.
I'm like, you guys already met, but you met earlier, and
That movie, it was okay, but nothing groundbreaking.
no, it's not. As far as video game movies go, it's serviceable.
Yeah, I think the
So
best one.
Holland looks way too young to be Drake, like an adult Drake.
Yeah, they should have had a Bradley Cooper played Drake.
Or Nathan Fillion. He's done it
Yeah,
with that
he did
fan
it.
film.
Yeah, I've seen clips of that.
I mean, he actually looks like Drake, to be honest.
Yeah, and I like the Nolan North cameo.
Yeah, that's like the best part of the movie.
Yeah,
I just wish you had other people like Troy Baker or Claudia Black and they're doing a cameo.
yeah. Speaking of Troy Baker, you know, in my fic, I'm having him voice Kyrie's father.
Cool. What's the dad's name?
What would be? I don't know. I haven't wrote down any of their names.
Is this fun Troy or like serious Troy?
Serious Troy.
Ah, so like Joel Troy then. You mean like Joel from Last of Us Troy then?
Yeah. Although maybe later I'll develop make more flashbacks and develop his character more.
Good. Actually respect him unlike some other unlike Joel was.
Right.
And her mom is voiced by Riza, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got confused because you said it was either her or Laura Bailey.
I'm not having Laura Bailey. She voices Naruto's mom.
Yeah. The best mom in anime history, to me.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
I feel sorry for her that she has a failure as a son.
Yes, she does. She's probably up in the afterlife blaming Minato.
Yeah, she's probably punching him and said, "This is all your fault, my son. Our son is a tool."
Yeah, I can see that. Because that would be something she would do. That's what made her character so amazing because of that personality she has.
Yeah, and you know, I wrote that I might have Tom Hanks' voice. I just remembered he'd probably be too expensive. So I'll have who would voice Sora's father?
I mean, you said Tom Hanks, but in the Kingdom Hearts 3, his brother was doing Woody.
Yeah. But I'll have someone else. Who would voice this? Who would make a good Keyblade master voice?
Roger Craig Smith?
Yeah, that'd be good. He might be good Sora's
dude
mom.
played Captain America, so
Yeah,
or maybe Adrian Pizar, who played Iron Man.
I want someone that sounds serious but goofy at the same time, like Haley Joel Osment.
Maybe, yeah, you could go Adrian Pizar or Travis Willingham.
Yeah,
Or is Travis's voice too deep for Sora's dad's voice?
yeah.
Because Travis has a very deep voice.
He does.
Hopefully, you don't go like Sonic Boom Knuckles Travis with that.
That Knuckles is the worst. The last good Sonic game I played was Sonic Adventure 2.
The only Sonic game I've ever played was one of the ones on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, they were good.
Or wait, how about maybe George Newbern as Sora's dad?
Yeah, after all, he is Superman.
Yeah, and who better?
Yeah,
I could see him doing the Superman voice for Sora's dad and being Superman like in terms of character.
and his mom be voiced by. Well, it's voiced by Cat Sorcery in the first game when we
That
heard.
one line she did.
Yeah, but I doubt that'll be a regular voice if she comes as a character because no offense to her, but I don't think I could take her seriously.
I don't even know who she is, to be honest.
She was the voice of Lola Bunny in Space Jam.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know that voice now.
She also voiced Sally in one of the Sonic cartoons.
Okay. All right. Maybe do a recast with that.
Yeah, recast Sora. Still, who would be? She has to be a tough, confident woman. How about the voice of Wonder Woman?
Susan Eisenberg?
Yeah.
That could work. Or Jennifer Hale?
Yeah.
Maybe Vanessa Marshall might work because she voiced Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Let's see. Who else?
You know, I'm having him go to Coruscant in a later chapter.
Is that the main Star Wars hub world?
Yeah. I'm not gonna give him away much, but I'm very excited.
Is it that set? What period in Star Wars?
Probably 3 weeks before Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
And so
the timeline for that movie is kind of iffy.
Yeah, I know.
Did you guys factor in Padme's pregnancy in that movie?
Yeah.
There's probably months that go by in that whole movie that we don't see.
Yeah.
If you notice, she's not showing at the beginning, but towards the end, she's like.
I wonder if she ever. People ask who's the father.
But Obi-Wan knows.
I think he knew about the marriage. He just never told anyone.
Yeah, probably just like protect Anakin.
Yeah. Of course, I know Ahsoka knows.
Of course she'd know. She knows Anakin best.
Yeah. She's like a sister to Anakin.
Yeah. That's why it made their departure so tragic.
Yeah, I cried at the end of that season.
Yeah. That's why I love Ahsoka.
Yeah. I haven't seen her in Mandalorian, but I'm looking forward to seeing Rosario Dawson as her.
Yeah, she's in Book of Boba Fett too.
I've heard that she's gonna meet Luke.
She does meet him because she meets Mando in that.
Yeah, I've always wanted that to happen. I wonder how she'll react to hearing that Anakin went back to the light.
I don't know. I think she'd be relieved, but probably sad knowing he's gone.
Yeah, if she was in Return of the Jedi, she would agree with Luke that there's still good in Anakin.
Yeah, I wish she was, but pity it was made before she was even a thing.
Yeah,
Because she'd help out Luke that all three of those movies.
she would.
Assuming she's not busy with Ezra.
I haven't seen the rest. I don't know what happens to Ezra because I'm still watching the Rebels.
Is her Keyblade lightsaber green like her actual lightsabers?
I'm making it. Yeah, I'm making it yellow.
All right, because she's got two of them.
I know. I want to make her have a double Keyblade. She'll do it against Darth Maul when I have them fighting.
Kind of fitting since that's what he uses originally.
Yeah, it'll be like that. Only I won't. I'm gonna end it differently.
Yeah. What do you think of that Palpatine fight against Mullen Savage?
That was epic. I wasn't surprised that Palpatine would betray Maul.
Well, considering you never really cared about him after he got defeated, it kind of made sense.
Yeah, he's like, you outlived your usefulness.
Standard evil villain stuff.
Can you think of a villain that cared about his minions?
No.
I think
Red Skull didn't. Thanos doesn't.
Well,
I mean, that's the point. You're not supposed to show them as good people because they're villains.
right.
So would Sora or like Kairi, Sakura, or Ahsoka get like those drive forms,
Yeah.
or they get like Keyblade changes in like the third game?
I'm getting the Keyblade changes because I'm writing it like the third game. But if they had drive forms, that would be amazing.
I guess these Sakura's best form being either Wisdom or Valor form.
Yeah. Later on, I'll give her a new outfit, Sakura.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it though.
Would Naruto get something more Kingdom Hearts themed for his outfit?
Yes. Yeah. And Ahsoka, it'll be closer to season 7
Cool.
because that was her best outfit.
So wait, do Sakura and Naruto have Keyblades yet?
Yeah, they do. They do.
That's kind of weird when I was reading that. Like, do they have them yet or no?
Yeah, they do. They do have the Keyblades. They're not. They won't be Keyblade masters yet, though.
Well, yeah, they just got them. They can't expect to become masters that quick.
Right, and I'm doing the Sora and Naruto related thing.
Okay, they're cousins, right?
Yes. First, I was going to make them brothers, but that wouldn't make any sense.
No, it would not, unless they're half brothers.
Yeah, but I doubt either Kushina or Minato would do that.
No, they would not.
So I'll have his mom be Sora's dad's, be related to Sora's dad,
So
like
Kushina
brother and sister.
is Sora's dad's sister, then.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to get that clear in my head.
Only he changed his last name when they moved to Destiny Islands.
What is his last name?
Well, it's never been confirmed, but it's Hikari. It was Hikari.
It was? Okay.
I don't know if it's confirmed, but people.
I don't know. Nomura's never really confirmed it, so let's guess.
So I guess it's Hikari.
Okay. Which is fitting since it's light.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Naruto with Source Group in a Marvel world?
Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna write that, but
I'm
I
just,
don't know.
I'm just saying, like maybe him and Bruce Naruto and Bruce get along since they're both have monsters in them.
Yeah.
I mean, Naruto and Thor might have an ego contest like Thor and Quill did.
Yeah.
Though Thor's clearly the better one.
The my version of Naruto, I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna make him grow as a character.
Yeah, make him smarter and like know when stuff he doesn't want. Make it so like he knows his way is not always the right way.
Right. I'm gonna make him realize that Sasuke is not worth saving.
Yep. Maybe Soccer is the one that convinced him of that.
Yeah.
That would like strengthen their bond.
I'll have Sasuke reveal himself with either at Arendelle or Mulan's world.
What's the order of the worlds?
I'm gonna make them go to Mulan's world first. The girls.
Okay, so they didn't go to Olympus yet, did they?
I'm not having them go to Olympus.
Okay, so you skipped that one. So you did it's Twilight Town,
Yeah.
Eden Garden, Twilight,
Yeah.
then Land of Dragons,
Right.
then Corona.
Yeah. Corona. Of course, I'm gonna have Sasuke go be at Big Hero 6 world instead of
Yeah, because he's
Riku replica.
replacing the Riku replica.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have Riku replica.
Yeah, that kind of seemed pointless,
Yeah,
which would make more sense with Sasuke there.
yeah, and not it would be. I'll either have Naruto try to convince him one more time, or have him realize that he's not the same Sasuke or something like that.
Yeah, maybe Sasuke can like beat him up a lot and like stab him. And
Yeah,
Sora's gonna like take over the fight.
And Sora saves him.
Yeah. And if that
Yeah.
doesn't open Naruto's eyes, nothing will.
Yeah, I'll have him say, I thought I could bring Sasuke back. I thought I could keep my promise to Sakura, but I can't do that. He's hurt so many. Something like that.
Yeah, do like actual character stuff instead of like, I'll save him no matter what, being like a complete brat,
Yeah.
which he is, and he still is.
Yeah.
Like
He's still-
forgiving Kawaki for supposedly killing Bolt.
What father does that?
I don't know.
I doubt even Homer Simpson.
No, Homer would like be furious
But because he loves Bart.
in his own way, but yes, he does. It's just Bart's a troublemaker.
But Bart's kind of likable.
Yeah,
He has a good heart.
yeah. There are episodes where his good nature shows.
That's what I liked about the old Simpsons.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in years, but what father like forgives that?
I have no idea.
I mean, Goku wouldn't even do that.
But does it surprise you
What?
that Naruto would forgive his son's killer?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
but back to that Goku thing. Imagine if instead on Namek, Frieza killed Gohan instead of Krillin. Could you imagine Goku after that?
He'd be furious.
Yeah, he probably would not have spared Frieza on Namek.
Yeah, that's basically Naruto forgiving his son's killer is like if if Peter's saying, I don't care if you killed Meg. Because that's what basically would happen.
Yeah, because that's basically Meg is basically their punching bag.
Yeah, at first I didn't like her, but
The more it goes on, the more you feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
Except for that one episode where she did stand up for herself and then it got ruined.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
Yeah. Brian's no better, actually.
Huh?
Brian's no better.
Yeah, no.
As a character.
Brian's a terrible father.
Yeah. I mean, Stan's not the best, but he's still pretty good of a father. Stan Smith.
Yeah.
If Natsu had a kid, he would be so mad if that happened to his kid.
Exactly.
Lucy would even be mad.
Yeah. Of course, I'll have Sora be a dad in Keyblade Academy. If someone even touches a hair on his kid, someone evil, he would get away from them.
Yeah, he'd probably look freaking scary if he did that.
And Kairi
would be just as scary.
If not, she'd be so scared that she'd make Freddy Krueger look like Barney the dinosaur.
Wow. That is something. I mean, if they did it, they'd probably scare Joker even.
Yeah. Even in Keyblade Academy, even Maleficent will have a fear of facing Kairi.
Walk away! Walk away!
Yeah. I'll have her be an antagonist in season 1.
Can we end her, please?
That's what I'm planning to do.
Because I just feel she's not needed.
Yeah, I think she should have stayed dead. Because her in KH1, she was very impactful.
She was a secondary villain, which made sense. But now it's just like they're just in there just to be in there.
She and Peter basically Team Rocket.
Yeah. I mean, 2, it kind of made a little more sense when she like held the nobodies off.
Yeah, she had a temporary truce with Sora.
Yeah, for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, but that's when she stopped feeling like a threat.
Yeah.
I think the Horn King might be a good Kingdom Hearts villain.
Yeah.
From Keyblade Academy. But I'm going to develop him more as a character than the Black Cauldron.
Something new with him instead of what the movie did.
Yes. I might change his backstory a little bit. He was once a kind Keyblade master, but
too much darkness.
Yep, I'll make him have a family, but the heart. But he thought Key Bears killed his family, so he
lost his faith in them.
Yeah, but it wasn't Key Bears because I'm gonna make Key Bears less hypocritical. You know what I mean?
Like Jedi done right.
Yes. Because Key Bears are capable to love.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. That reason they can't love is like the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
Do you know why they can't love?
Why?
Because apparently there's this, when Kara covered this in a comic book Quickies episode, apparently these 2 kids were so strong in the Force, they fought over the same girl and wound up destroying a planet.
That's why?
Yes. Look it up. Look it up, the video. It is, he actually reviewed that.
Wow. Who reviewed it? Who reviewed it?
Linkara? Yeah.
I might check it out sometime.
It's like really early in his channel. But yeah, they fought over the same girl and blew up a planet.
Yeah, I watched his review. I haven't watched the Linkara review in a long time. The last one I watched was him reviewing The Killing Joke.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
He's actually just started Event Comics Month 4.
Really?
Yeah, he just released Armageddon 2001 review today.
Did you say Armageddon?
Armageddon 2001.
Oh,
It's a event from like the 90s. That's pretty infamous.
how
But
long?
apparently its ending got leaked back in the 90s.
I bet it was so bad.
And he keeps explaining the ending with it.
I'll check it out sometime.
Oh, a question about that dream you're gonna have Ahsoka have about Sora being Vader.
Yeah,
Is Sora gonna be charbroiled under the helmet? Like
I think
Anakin
so.
was?
I think so. She'll see his eye and recognizes. Then
Like it's
Ahsoka,
all yellow and like
yeah.
burnt around the face.
Then Ahsoka will say, "What about Kyrie?" And then he said, "Kyrie is dead."
Ah. So wait, was he manipulated by somebody and became a Sith, kind of?
Yeah,
And fought Reek, but in
he
like
thought
would Riku be
he'll
like
have
Obi-Wan?
Xehanort. She'll dream that Xehanort possessed Riku to kill Kyrie, and Sora saw it, and that got him to trick Sora to kill Riku, and that he became a pawn of Xehanort.
So there was no wait. Then how does he get like burnt?
Actually, it'll be. I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Riku is more like the Obi-Wan in that situation where they fight on Mustafar.
Yeah. Of course, I'm not gonna. Of course, it's just gonna be a dream, and I will have Sora be possessed by Xehanort.
I get it's a dream, but it kind of. I just have some questions about it.
Yeah, I do too.
Like the context of the whole situation in the dream.
Yeah, I think she's gonna try to prevent it from happening.
Yes. Maybe have Palpatine do it since he sees Anakin isn't what he thought.
Yeah,
he goes to Sora.
He sees Sora as a bigger threat. But should I have him know Xehanort Palpatine?
What?
Would Xehanort know who Palpatine is?
Probably.
Would Palpatine know Xehanort?
Yes. I assume these people who world hop know other people.
Yeah, I could buy Yoda knowing Master Yen said.
Yeah, because in Star Wars, you travel to different worlds anyway, so it's not really that far off.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe Qui-Gon even knows about it and told Obi-Wan.
Yeah. I think Anakin will be curious about. I could buy him telling Anakin about Q-Bears and Anakin wanting to meet one.
Yeah, I could see that too. Maybe Obi-Wan as well.
Yeah, I can. If I do that, I can imagine him and Mickey being close friends.
Obi-Wan?
Yeah,
I can see that
because they're both wise teachers.
Yeah,
masters,
and kind of fail the student and friend.
Yeah.
If you count Aqua and Mickey as that dynamic.
Exactly, I know.
Or maybe have Obi-Wan join the party like after the fall of the Jedi, and he helps Sora.
Say it again.
Maybe have Obi-Wan join the Sora's party, since if Anakin's not Vader, he can be with his family.
Yeah,
while the Empire's still going on.
I could do that. Have him join the final battle with Ahsoka, and have him join Ahsoka.
Yeah, have them fight alongside each other.
Yeah,
because maybe Palpatine has a clone of Anakin that becomes Vader.
That'd be a good twist.
Because he does do clone stuff.
Yeah.
Like he'd go to Kamino and do it.
He would.
Because he did that in Force Unleashed 2 with Starkiller.
I haven't played that game yet.
Yeah, because Well, that's not canon anymore, but still, there's a clone of Star Killer that's good, but if you choose the bad ending, there's a darker clone that's perfected.
Is Jedi Fallen Order canon to the Star Wars movies?
Yes,
Good.
yes, it is. So is Battlefront 2, that EA one that's awful.
How can they fuck up Battlefront 2 and yet make Fallen Order good?
Different publisher and developer.
Good point.
But yeah, Cal is actually pretty interesting of a character.
He is.
I hope there's more of him.
Me too. I'd like to see him meet Ahsoka.
That'd be cool because she would have been around that time anyway.
Yeah.
I just like that idea that he's so traumatized he cut himself off from the Force.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh no, that's actually a plot point in the beginning. Like his tie to the Force is like kind of severed.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has his emotional issues. You'll find out later once you get to Elam.
I'm excited. Can't wait to play it. I'm going out of town next week. But I'm bringing my PS4.
Yeah. I was just surprised Fallen Order looks so good. I was skeptical because of how badly Disney's been doing Star Wars.
And EA doing badly with games.
Yeah. Which is weird because early EA had good games.
They did.
Like, I love their Bond games. They were so good.
Like, did they make GoldenEye?
No, that was Rare, I think.
Oh.
But like Agent Under Fire, Nightfire, those were good. Those games.
I bet. EA used to make Madden games good.
Yeah, but last Madden game I played was 2012. That still had the franchise mode in it.
Yeah, sometimes I play myself and as myself. I'm creating myself as a quarterback. And I made myself better than Tom Brady. Just kidding. You know,
what if you did like a Kingdom Hearts No Way Home thing where you have different Soras from different worlds?
Yeah. Yeah, Cage 1 Sora, Cage 2 Sora, and Cage 3 Sora. No, that wouldn't work.
No, that wouldn't. It'd have to be like how Toby and Andrew are different Peters.
Yeah, how about Manga Sora? Current Sora, and what would be the last Sora?
Maybe something totally unrelated. Like maybe I just saw this other, maybe like Sora that's like part Superman.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And you know what all three Soras have in common? They all married Kyrie.
Yeah. That would actually be an interesting idea.
Because no matter what timeline, Sora will still marry Kyrie.
Yeah.
I can imagine if they ever write Sora having a family. I can imagine his son being a likable character.
Yeah.
He'll be like I'm gonna have him be a mix between Sora and Kyrie, but more grounded. And he's.
Who do you take after more?
I'll have him take after Sora more. Although I know it's cliche, but some sons take after their dads.
Yeah.
Except for Bolt.
No, he's like neither of his parents.
He's not very likable.
No, he is not. Which is why Shinchiku is better.
Heck, I think Salad is not Sakura and Sasuke's daughter.
She's horrible.
She's tolerable, but she's still not
I
a good
just wish
character.
she didn't forgive her dad.
Me too. I wish
I
she.
just wish he did that Will Smith rant about her, like when he that Fresh Prince episode where his dad leaves again, that rant he did to Uncle Phil. I kind of wanted Serrata to do that
Yeah,
because it's true.
it is. Plus, she looks like Karen.
Yeah,
I think that's what they were going for before Kishi changed the ending. He was gonna marry Karen, which would have been more interesting.
yeah, but I can see in that situation with Serrata like hating her dad. I can see Sakura's dad being the Uncle Phil in that situation, like chewing Sasuke out.
Yeah, I don't think Kishi developed her parents much. Sakura's parents.
No, he didn't. They got to be better parents than she is.
Yeah, I feel sorry for them.
Yep.
And
You know,
Sasuke's
all the
parents.
Team 7 parents are probably disappointed in their kids.
Yeah,
Except Sasuke's, because they were already bad parents to begin with.
exactly. While Naruto's parents didn't have a chance to be good ones.
Yeah, because if they were there, this whole situation probably would not have happened.
Yeah. I read fics where they were, and they were in it. Some of them were in S fics where he has a crush on Sakura, and she teases him about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could buy it.
yeah, I can see that Kushina teasing him a lot too.
Yeah, and if I make a future fic starring their kids, Sora and Naruto's, I mean Shinakachu, Sora's son, but they'll be best friends.
Like real friends, not that fake friends Sasuke and him are.
Yes.
Right. More
Of
like
course, they're-
more like Riku and Sora.
Yeah, of course they're cousins.
Yeah, but still.
I'm thinking about having Sora still stay at Destiny Islands, but still keep in touch with Naruto.
You could give him like a teleporter thing that he can go world hop,
Yeah,
because that's how Power Rangers does it now. They have these dimensional teleport transporters where you can go between dimensions.
yeah, I think that'll be a future thing, maybe not in a Kingdom Hearts game, but in a series. Because you gotta Gummy ships, you gotta travel on Gummy ships during Kingdom Hearts.
Maybe they find a faster way to get to worlds. Maybe go to the Marvel world and get a sling ring.
Yeah,
That makes it easier.
yeah. If you know what, if any of the Avengers is worthy enough to wield the Keyblade, it'd be Cap.
Yeah, Cap. Maybe Peter too.
Yeah, with Tony.
That's debatable.
I mean, he has a good heart.
Yeah, I mean Tony probably could wield one. Like, post Civil War Tony, yes, he
Yeah, I
could.
agree.
That's where his character really changed.
For the better. I think his best acting moment was Robert Downey Jr.'s best acting in the Marvel Universe was probably in Endgame when he was chewing out Cap.
Yeah, where he basically told through that whole "we'll do this together" thing and just called him a liar.
Yeah, that was improvised.
Yeah, but it made a bigger impact because Steve was a liar
Yeah,
in that situation.
and I could buy them. I'm gonna make in my MCU. I'm gonna make them not tell Sora that he didn't tell. I'm gonna make him not tell Tony that Kyrie didn't know, because
What?
that. Well, actually, it's true. She doesn't know who killed Tony's parents.
Oh, okay. So Sora doesn't know Bucky did it.
No, but he will tell Tony, and and Sora will understand that Bucky wasn't himself. Like,
So they don't see the video Zemo plays.
now I'm having them battle Vanitas, and
Okay, so Tony and Steve are down in the bunker and they see the video while Sora and Kyrie are up on like what, the surface?
yes, and I'm gonna have Black Panther join them.
Cool.
Imagine Black Panther versus Vanitas.
That'd be interesting. Maybe Black Panther gives Sora one of his suits.
Yeah, I'll do that.
In the future.
I'll do that for Infinity War.
He'd be like the Black Lion.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Since Sora is kind of a lion if you go on Pride Lands.
Yeah.
I mean, Sora has earned it, and T'Challa would see that.
Yeah, I could imagine Sora and T'Challa being friends.
Yeah. Would he bow to T'Challa?
At first, and then he said,
We
"No,
don't do that then.
I miss Chadwick Boseman.
I know. He's so good.
Yeah, I think it was.
I just wonder how the second one's gonna play out.
Do you think? I do too.
Well, I'll have to wait till November to see that.
Yeah.
Because I really want to see what they're gonna do with Chadwick's death in that.
Maybe have him die between scenes.
No, we'll see.
Or do what they did with Peter Cushing in Rogue One.
Yeah, they had somebody else and like CG'd the face.
Yeah, it looked awkward,
I
but
mean,
it was still.
Come a long way since 2016.
That's true, but it was still cool to see Peter Cushing, even though
I mean, you had to have him there because Rogue One led into A New Hope,
yeah.
and Tarkin was like a big player.
But I keep hearing an argument why couldn't it have been Darth Vader instead?
Because Vader was on Mustafar.
Yeah, he was the best part in that movie.
Yeah. Just so he can be kind of funny too.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
Really? Dad jokes?
I watched that last night.
Really? Do you think I'm a dad or something?
I could see Sora doing that. I'm a father, guys.
Yeah. And if this was properly written Naruto, I could see him doing that too.
Yeah. If it was Naruto.
Yes, that one.
I'm going to call him Naruto.
Yeah.
Because Naruto is the best Naruto.
Yes. Because he's actually more in character.
Yeah. Or, as I like to call it, KH Naruto. Because he's going to be... Like I said, he's going to grow. He's going to mature.
Yeah.
And Sora will too, but in his own way. I'm not gonna have Sora give up on after that fight against young Xehanort, where he cries.
Well, I forget, when was that?
When he was screaming at the Keyblade War.
Oh, when they all died.
Yeah, where he gave up.
Yeah, that just came out of nowhere.
It did.
That was the whole Neji thing all over again.
It was, but I'm gonna have him. But I'm gonna have. I'm not gonna have him do anything. We're just gonna have it right to the point. Because him giving up is not doesn't sound like Sora.
No. Because really, after everything he's been through, that seemed really out of character.
It did.
Especially if you consider the whole Goofy fake out in 2.
Even then, I should have known Goofy would live because I've seen Goofy cartoons where he gets hit on the head all the time.
Yeah, because back then he followed Popeye logic.
Yeah, man, those old cartoons were the best.
Yeah.
Like probably my favorite Looney Tune is either Bugs or Daffy.
Hmm.
I think kids need Looney Tunes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they need Popeye too.
Yeah, Popeye is so good.
He was He was Chuck Norris before Chuck Norris.
Yeah. Yeah, Naruto wouldn't stand a chance against Popeye.
No, he wouldn't. I don't think he would have.
I mean, Madara couldn't even beat Popeye.
Nope. Da-da-da-da.
I mean, Ten Tails Madara.
Exactly. Well, melt me down.
Or Kaguya. She can't, even with her one-hit kill move. I wouldn't even stop Popeye.
When I was a kid, I loved watching Popeye. There was a Popeye.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah. Well, I watched Popeye, Looney Tunes, and Ninja Turtles, and that terrible Super Mario Brothers show.
Those last two I didn't watch. I'm more familiar with the 03 Turtles.
Yeah, I can understand that. But
I did like that Batman crossover they did with the Turtles.
Yeah, I thought Batman sounded like Kevin Conroy.
It's just Troy Baker doing a Kevin Conroy voice.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird because he's doing both him and Joker.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's rare that he's doing both in the same movie.
Yeah. But only he can do it.
Yeah. Troy is something.
But no one could beat Hamill.
No.
Speaking of Hamill, you think if they ever make a Ericus game, he would voice a
probably older Ericus.
Yeah, like would he still voice the 40-year-old Ericus?
Probably.
He would do his Luke Skywalker voice.
Young Luke or current Luke?
Well,
I don't think Hamill's voice is
younger Luke.
Like Jedi Luke anymore.
Younger Luke. I mean, I would like Luke. I think he would still sound like Luke, even if he was like the Luke from the original trilogy, or in the old Star Wars books with Mara G.
Probably.
They could have adapted that instead of the terrible sequel trilogy.
Oh no, they pulled from the EU.
I think the EU could have been good Star Wars movies.
They were, but according to Kennedy, they had no source material.
Oh, I don't.
No, seriously, she actually said that.
I don't know if I like Kennedy. I hate Kennedy more than Kishi.
I say they're both equally hateable.
Yeah. Hopefully, Kennedy leaves and a new master for Star Wars.
Yeah. Star Wars is not going anywhere. Like, it's been failing since 2017?
Yeah. Or 2015 if you...
Well, that's when it first came out, but Force Awakens was a hit, so...
It was a decent movie.
Yeah. It had a good promise, but we all know where it led to.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I don't watch past episode 6, because I already know where it's going, and that's what makes it so much worse.
I don't think I'm going to watch the new Star Wars movies coming soon, too.
Like, if I ever watch them again, I'm just going to go from 1 to 6 and do Solo and Rogue One.
Me too.
Because they're the only two I consider canon to me.
Yeah, me too. I don't.
Even for all of Solo's problems, I still enjoyed it.
I haven't seen Solo yet.
Except that one droid Lando's got with him.
Is the younger Yolanda like Billy D. Williams?
Yes, Donald Glover actually kind of acts like a young Billy D. Williams.
Awesome.
Like I could buy Donald Glover as a young Lando.
Who played Han?
I don't know the guy's name, but he seemed like he looked like a young Harrison Ford. Just the acting, I don't think was quite right.
I mean, how can you act like Harrison Ford?
You can't.
He's one of the coolest actors ever.
I think he's more. He was, but I think he's more like bitter in his older age now.
Well, that's when in his younger days. Even in The Fugitive, he was cool.
Yeah.
You probably haven't seen The Fugitive, but
yeah, him and Two-Face together.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
He won an Oscar for that. Tommy Lee Jones won an Oscar for that movie.
Really, he did?
Yeah. He was so good. Of course, he was good in Men in Black too.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones is a good actor.
He is. He could make
Except
a good
when he's being
Two-Face.
Like Two-Face.
He could have been good if Schumacher let him.
Yeah, plus Carrie didn't really help either.
No, I don't think Val Kilmer was a good Batman.
No, he was decent, but he just
He
doesn't
wasn't
seem like
Batman.
easy to work with.
Of course, I read that the reason Keaton turned down Batman Forever because he thought the script sucked.
I can see why after watching it.
Yeah, I used to like it when I was a kid, but watching it as an adult made me realize that's not Batman. That's not a Batman movie.
I can watch Forever more than I can watch Batman and Robin.
Yeah,
honest.
me
You
too.
still can find some enjoyment out of Forever.
What about Batman versus Superman?
That is a mess, that movie.
I don't know which one's worse, that or Batman and Robin.
Well, to be fair, I can follow Batman and Robin. Batman v Superman is a disjointed mess.
Yeah.
Even
I didn't like
the
how...
3-hour cut is a mess.
Huh?
Even the 3-hour cut's a mess.
I haven't seen the 3-hour cut, but I can't say I'm surprised.
Every time I think of Batman v Superman, I remember that Martha line.
No. Like I said earlier, in the earlier podcast, I said the execution, it's fine, but the execution of it sucked.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine for them to, he just said, save my mommy.
Yeah. But it's just a coincidence that both their moms are named that.
Yeah. And it
And
had that.
instantly forgives Clark right there. I'm like, okay.
That's just as, no, it's not as.
That's not as bad as Obito. It's not.
No, it's not. No, nothing is bad. Nothing can ever top that.
Yeah, you killed my parents, and I suddenly think you're the greatest guy for wanting to be Hokage.
Yeah, I mean, who cares? At least
who cares if you just killed like a bunch of people and committed genocide? Like, you're cool.
At least Luke has some resentment towards his dad.
Yeah, I know. He didn't flat out forgive him, but saving him was just enough.
Yeah, he wanted to save him.
He didn't want to like redeem him. He just wanted to save him.
Yeah.
Plus, dude, his dad cut his arm off. How could you really forgive that?
Exactly. If that happened to Naruto and Obito, he said, "Oh, I could get a new arm."
Well, technically, that kind of did happen.
Yeah.
And Sasuke.
Yeah. You know what's sad about Bolt? I have no empathy towards. I have more empathy towards Shinakachu, and he doesn't even exist.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I bought I could buy him being as a well-developed character.
Yeah,
He would have some flaws, but
as he should. But him getting over those flaws is what part of the journey.
yeah, if Shinakachu existed, he would feel like I would have him feel like he's letting his parents down.
Yeah,
I would have him stuck as a shinobi at first. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like follow his journey, and like you feel his pain too.
Yeah,
But
and
he keeps trying, and he becomes better.
he wants to be like
Reinforcing the whole hard work thing.
he wants to be like his dad.
hmm Like, what is Bolt's goal anyway? Like, I don't even know.
I don't know. I think he was made just to sell toys or merchandise.
I doubt any of that's even selling.
I don't. I think only Naruhina fans are rating it.
I doubt even most of them are either.
Yeah. Have you ever met a
A lot of
Naruhina?
them are complaining.
Huh?
I hear a lot of them are like complaining about the series.
Yeah. Have you ever met a Naruhina fan that says, "Yeah, the ending was not very good"?
I've heard they exist. I've never met any of them.
Yeah, because most of them are. No offense to the good ones, but some of them are obnoxious.
They are.
That's basically it.
They're basically like woke Twitter right now.
Yeah. You know, I still haven't forgiven Kishi for saying if Sakura married, if Sakura didn't move on from Naruto, she would be a terrible woman.
You mean Sasuke?
I mean, Sasuke, yeah.
Yeah.
When I heard him say that, I was like, that is the most sexist thing I ever heard.
Yeah. Because really, who would actually want to be in a relationship with that guy after everything he did?
Yeah.
The whole war started because of him.
Yeah. Probably Kim Kardashian. Just kidding. Or Bella from Twilight? No, not even Bella from Twilight.
I think Edward's better than Sasuke, honestly.
Me too. And I don't like Edward.
Yeah.
Have you read? I haven't watched. I never watched any of the movies. Have you?
Nope. I've never even read them.
Neither have I. My sister unfortunately owns the books.
Yeah, I skipped on that because I prefer like horror vampires.
Me too.
Or Blade, at least.
Blade's probably the most awesome. Imagine Blade versus Dracula. That would be a cool movie.
I mean, we got that already.
Or I mean, Bela Lugosi Dracula.
That'd be too easy for him.
Yeah, it would.
Because that Dracula, to be honest, he's not really that much of anything in that.
Yeah, although I think he was probably the best, most well-known Dracula.
Performance-wise, yes, but like physicality and fighting, not really.
I think they should have had him fight. They should have had him fight. I know it was 1931, but they should have had him fight more. At least Karloff fought.
Yeah, but like if you want Blade to fight a Dracula, you're gonna need either Christopher Lee, Gerard Butler, or oh god, Gary Oldman.
Yeah. I wish they did more with Bela Lugosi's Dracula because he looked like he could get a good fighter as Dracula.
I mean, if you watch Abbott and Costello versus Frankenstein, he kind of fights in that one, but not much, since he was pretty old in that one.
Yeah, that was more like a comedy than it was a horror movie.
It was a funny comedy.
It was. I like
Abbott and Costello are funny.
Yeah, they're probably the greatest comedy duo ever.
Yeah.
The greatest comedy trio is the Three Stooges. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good characters in Kingdom Hearts. The Three Stooges.
Yeah. Would they be summons?
Huh?
Would they be summons?
Yeah. Boink. They slap each other while kicking Heartless ass.
Yeah. Totally on accidents.
Yeah. wise guy, huh? In my Cage MCU, I could imagine Sora watching Three Stooges short.
I can see him watching Popeye too.
Yeah. You know how good the Three Stooges are? My nephew and niece love the Three Stooges
That's good.
because they're timeless.
Yeah. Sad most people think everything's all problematic now.
Yep.
They don't know what good stuff is.
Yeah.
You think Sora would ever dress up as Cap for Halloween in the MCU?
Cap?
Yeah. Like Steve would let him borrow the outfit and shield.
And yeah, he'll probably use it as his disguise sometime to fool enemies.
Problem is, how do you get past Sora's hair with the helmet?
Magic.
Because there's no way his hair is fitting in that thing.
Yeah. You know, I want to write Sora in the MCU world more in him trying out modern foods like pizza.
Yeah. I don't think Destiny Island would have that much in the way of food.
Yeah. I think his favorite food is fish or something like that.
Yeah.
Because he's an islander.
I really wonder what Destiny Island really looks like the main island.
Yeah. Would it be, does it look modern or Hawaiian?
I don't know. I'm really curious about that.
Me too. I could imagine them going to Lilo and Stitch world.
Yeah.
And he have memories of the islands there.
Yeah.
I might write Lilo and Stitch in the Cage. Not in their world, but probably in Radiant Garden or something. I've heard
Stitches as in the second game.
Yeah.
He probably got there after Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, I know her being an islander is her character, but I think Radiant Garden might be more fitting in Kingdom Hearts. Or how about this? She'll be from the Hawaii, but her world was lost forever, and she lives with Leon and the gang.
What about her sister?
I'll have her be missing.
Mm,
Or how about her sister lives with them too?
that could work.
And Jumba and Peakley, I don't know how I'm going to write them in.
Well, they have space travel, so
Yeah.
what if Stitch would see Sora and see kind of like Ven in him?
Who?
What if Stitch would see Sora and see like some of Ven in Sora?
Yeah. You know, I like to see Ven and Sora have a mission together.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
They're both gooseball. Or how about Ven and Roxas?
That'd be trippy.
It'd be like Batman and Superman, sort of. Where
Ven's the Superman and Roxas is the Batman.
yes. Although Roxas ain't that dark.
Now he was kind of dark when he was first in the organization.
Yeah, but I think him finding his true self will line him up a little bit.
I just like with Roxas, like he didn't want to be Sora. He wanted to be his own person.
That's what made him an interesting character.
Yeah, and that he had basically nothing and that he wasn't supposed to exist.
Yeah, and what I like about Sora is he would do anything to help Roxas.
Yeah, like Roxas has his own life now.
Yeah. That's why Sora is probably my favorite protagonist ever.
He's in my top 5 at least. I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but he's up there.
I didn't say he was the best. I said he was my favorite.
I think Solid Snake is my favorite video game hero.
Yeah, I can see why. He's cool.
Can you imagine Sora meeting Snake?
What would that be like?
That'd be awesome.
Well, how their personalities differ.
You probably see Sora as like a younger, brasher Raiden.
Really. But do you think he would take a liking to him?
Yes. He probably might teach Sora some good fighting styles.
Well, I know a good scene. Have Naruto dream about him being married to Hinata, and
Oh my god, make the nightmare the nightmare becomes reality.
yeah, and then it was. I'll have it before. He marries Hinata. I'll have it before he he confesses to Sakura.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have it.
Like what's happening currently with like the last and
Yeah,
how that played out.
I don't know.
I can see him like brushing it off, like, maybe he had something the night before that made him dream that.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have drank before I went to bed.
Yeah. But then he'll probably say, I'll have him have closure with Hinata. I'm not gonna give Hinata anything except for that. That's gonna be her own.
Give her closure that they just can't work together.
Yeah, I'm gonna have her realize that he and Sakura were meant to be.
Yeah, because I know Fairy Tail did something like that with Leon. It's like he knew that Juvia loved Gray and not him, and he accepted it.
Yeah.
So are you gonna have Naruto and Kurama like actually be friends and like work that in somewhere?
I'll have them be friends when they meet in the final world with Chirithy.
Does he meet Kushina there and do that whole like training for Kurama mode?
Yes.
Chakra mode?
He's gonna do it while Sora looks for his pieces. Naruto won't lose his pieces, but Sora will.
Ah. Or maybe you can make Naruto's Keyblade armor be like fox-like in appearance.
Yeah.
He's kind of a fox.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Cool. And maybe do that same for Sakura.
Yeah.
That would look cool too. Only hers would be pink.
It would. And Sakura will have that nightmare of being married to Sasuke.
Ugh.
And she said, "No, I don't want to be that anymore." She would fight with herself.
Oh, that inner self she's got.
Yeah. But that inner self will test her.
Yeah.
Because I could see her inner self saying, "You married the wrong guy."
Yeah, that's one thing I'm doing in like a story I'm doing is where she has to take a test and it's to get over her doubt about her feelings and about Sasuke. And she faces like sort of like an inner self, but in this case, it's more of a power I gave her that she locked away because she was scared as a kid using it.
Yeah.
And I actually have her meet Naruto, who's having an out of body experience in like a dreamlike spot. And she finds out he was the one. I addressed the bench scene in my version, and she finds out it's him.
Yeah. That I'll have her realize it in her dream. She'll have another dream. Only this time, she'll see Naruto disguised as Sasuke, and she said, "That was Naruto." Wow. That's the reason why I love Sasuke, because he complimented my forehead. I was in love with the wrong guy.
Plus, in that story, I told you her and Kairi will actually be really good friends.
Yeah, that's
along with like, because it's got like a bunch of like characters, girls from like manga and like anime, video games and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I love about writing. Her and Kairi's friendship, and Ahsoka joining this friendship. I can't wait to write more of Ahsoka.
Yeah, she's a great character to write with.
Yeah, I'll have her join Kairi in fighting Maul while Sakura teams up with Mulan to fight Sasuke.
Cool. So I feel Maul would just like see Sasuke as useless because Maul would pretty much destroy him.
Yeah, he would.
Plus, Maul's a cooler villain.
He is. But how about Sayax?
What about him?
How about Sayax instead of Sasuke? Go to
Nah,
Milan.
I feel like you could do Sasuke to start getting Sakura over him earlier.
Yeah,
Like the sooner you get her over Sasuke, the better.
that's what I'm planning. That's what I'm doing. When Sasuke reveals himself, she was horrified to learn that he murdered a
Whole
child.
village,
He burned down a village.
like as everybody in the village dead.
Yes, it's like that scene, the infamous scene in Mulan.
Oh yeah, where the Huns did that.
Yeah, but I'm having it where Sasuke did that as well.
Like
It's a different one, and
okay.
I want to have
Showing like killing the villagers, even the kids and that.
yeah. I'm gonna have her be friends with one of the little girl, and when she's and that famous scene with the doll,
Yeah,
she Sakura tears up,
yeah.
and when she finds out Sasuke did it, she glares at him and says, "You bastard."
Ooh. Are you gonna make Sasuke like a friggin' psychopath?
Yes. I enjoy writing Sasuke as evil.
Yeah, same. Like how I like writing Hinata evil,
Yeah.
which I do in my story because she's like really crazy. Thinking, did I ever say she owns Naruto, like everything in their village? I make her ego that big.
Might be out of character, but who cares?
What character?
Exactly.
Because I even have her like, because Naruto says like he's moved, because in the one state where he's married to Sakura and has kids, and he's kidnapped by her.
Yeah,
says,
it'd be like
I moved on, and he's given her like so many chances to move on, but Hinata won't. And like Hinata even like decks him in the face, saying she owns him and only is worthy of his love.
that reminds me of Misery.
Yeah, that's kind of like that, but she's like more crazy.
More crazy than Kathy Bates.
Yeah, because she'll even fight one of my OCs later when they're going to go save Naruto. And she keeps like, she goes more crazy as she's fighting my OC, who's pretty strong. Because in the story, she makes Naruto evil. Which made like another personality in him, more to her Hinata's liking.
Yeah.
Because I even give Sakura a Keyblade in these stories I'm writing.
As you know, I am too. You know, I'm also looking forward to writing. I'm rewriting Aladdin's world. That's when Sora and Kairi dance to a whole new world.
Ah,
They sing it.
Isn't that set during the third movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good finale.
It's during the wedding, Aladdin and Jasmine's wedding. Their second one.
The second one?
Yeah. And Naruto and Sakura are trying to pair them together.
Nice.
I could buy Sakura shipping Sokai.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I'm gonna have her the #1 shipper.
I'm really curious how Auntie Aqua is gonna be in this.
I'm thinking about having her go to another world where she fights Kairi, Sakura, and Ahsoka, and probably Moana's world.
Auntie Aqua?
Yes.
Okay. So would they go back to the realm of darkness to free her?
Yes.
You actually made the fight hard for them.
Yeah, I'll have her nearly almost killing Sora. but Kyrie saves him.
I wonder if she called Aqua Master.
In the future games, yes, I think she will.
Cool, because I kind of feel like a master student thing.
Yeah, I could see it better than Obi-Wan and Anakin.
I see it kind of the same.
Yeah, but she won't go into darkness. I doubt she'll go into the darkness.
Yeah, true.
Because I understand why Anakin went to darkness.
Yeah, because it was to save his wife.
Yeah, but he could have done things different.
Yeah. He's just too reckless, was the thing.
Is he stupid?
I wouldn't say he's stupid. He's just easily manipulated.
And there's a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not stupid, but I'm extremely gullible, to tell you the truth. You know what I could see the MCU guys do? Make their own March Madness brackets.
Yeah, I can see that.
And
So they'll be like, "What is this March Madness you speak of?"
and Tony explains.
Steve wouldn't know what that is either, so
I could see Sora being a fan of basketball,
yeah.
and I'm gonna have him be a Kentucky fan.
Of course.
And I'll have Tony know the head coach of Kentucky, Calipari, because Tony knows everybody.
Yeah, who doesn't know who Tony is?
Yeah.
I wonder if Kyra would get in on like a bracket and surprisingly win, maybe.
I would have her have the perfect bracket. You know, win every game. And she says, and you know what the winner gets? They'll have this Avengers dinner party, and the winner gets to choose the restaurant.
Nice. They go shawarma.
That's what Tony would pick.
Yeah, you should do some more like random Avengers stories set in that world. Just like show them more as a team.
Yeah,
because there's some cool ideas you could do like that. Show them as friends.
How about they go to a con? How about they go to a Star Wars convention?
Oh man, that'd be weird. Can you imagine Thor or Steve at one of those?
Yeah, although Steve is starting to be a Star Wars fan.
Oh yeah, but I can't imagine Thor being there.
No, he asked, "What is the Star Wars?"
Or what is this convention you speak of? Plus, I'm pretty sure if they saw Thor, the people there would just be like flocking them.
Yeah. I could also see Sora doing some talk shows with David Letterman and all those late night.
Jay Leno, if he's still around by then.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like Jay Leno.
Or Kimmel or Fallon.
Yeah. I like Jimmy Fallon when he was at SNL. He's okay as a host, late night host.
I wonder if Sora would like host one of those SNL things.
I think he would. Would he go on political? He wouldn't do no, he wouldn't do political.
Stay away from politics, please.
No. I'm not doing
Unless he's gonna parody politics in SNL.
Yeah, like he meets the president.
Baldwin doing Trump.
Or the president from Iron Man 3.
Yeah. Mr. President. Would Kyrie be like friends with Rhodey?
Rhodey? Yeah, I think she would.
Like even after Tony's death?
Yeah. Although, what about Pepper?
I can see her being really close with Pepper.
Especially when they're both moms.
Yeah.
I think Kyrie would make a great mom.
She would. You think Sora would pass his Black Panther suit down to his son if he could?
Yeah, I think it'd be good. I don't know if I'll have T'Challa die or anything.
So he's not getting dusted?
No, I mean...
Oh, you mean like in the actual story, because with the actual actor.
Chadwick's death?
I get, yeah, you can do that because in animation and stuff, you're not limited by like actors.
I know.
But I get what you mean.
I could also see Sora going to Hawaii and having memories of Destiny Islands.
Yeah, maybe he goes there on vacation with his family once.
Yeah. Imagine if he meets the voice actor for Xehanort. Any of the voice actors.
Even Howard?
Yeah. What would he feel about that? Well, he'd probably say, for some strange reason, you sound like my
weird thing if you do that. Could you imagine if he's made aware of the development of the Kingdom Hearts games?
Yeah, I'll have him make a Kingdom Hearts games, and he said, "Yep, he'd probably be a snob. They'll probably have something different."
That's not how it happened. No, it went like this.
Yeah, and I'll have in that version have the in Narasaku happen in Cage MCU.
Good. Maybe that's
can you imagine? And Sora says to Kyrie, "Can you imagine if he got with Hinata?"
And they went through some stupid quest to the moon and breathed in space.
Yeah. Or
Kirby. Okay, now you're just being ridiculous. You probably think if Sora was sick or something.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the other Avengers' reaction to him saying that?
They said, "Sora, have you been drinking?
Sora, are you on drugs?" Like the villain's pub thing with Loki.
Yeah.
I wonder if probably just laugh.
Yeah. I'll have Sora watch the new Star Wars movies, and he thinks they suck, and he'll ask Tony, "Are you sure Jar Jar is that bad?"
Yeah, Tony would probably backpedal on that.
He'd probably say,
"It was a time where standards were that low or that high." That would be something Tony would say.
Yeah.
You think for a Halloween one year, Kyra would dress up as Aqua?
Yeah. And she had her original back design. You know, they had to censor it.
Open?
Yeah. And they had to censor it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of understandable, but it still sucks.
It's just a little more open back. If it was like the front, I'd understand.
Right. I'm pretty sure kids have seen their mommies back like that before.
Yeah.
Plus, Kingdom Hearts isn't really a little kid's game.
Not like young kids. I mean,
right.
Look at Ariel. Look what she's wearing.
Yeah. I mean, they have a lot of deaths in Kingdom Hearts that be too mature for kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Clone Wars, but still, Clone Wars as a total.
That was shocking.
Yeah, I said when I saw the death scenes, I was like, "This is a kid's show."
Young, like teen show at least.
Yeah.
Would they come across Ventress in the Kingdom Hearts Naruto thing?
I think Ventress died.
She did, but that's not like that's still like after Clone Wars.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what to do with her.
Would they meet any like bounty hunters, like Cad Bane or Bosk?
Yeah. How about they go to Zootopia?
That'd be cool. So would one of them take a to get hit by a night howler drop and go feral?
Yeah.
Maybe that happens to Ahsoka, and that would show like Carrie and her Sakura trying to save their friend.
Yeah. I don't want to write them as damsels, though.
No,
Anyway.
we don't do that because that's too cliched and it's been done.
No,
That would be a subversion of expectations in a good way.
I think I'll have them save the boys more than them save the girls.
Yeah, at least have them on equal terms.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Naruto saw Sakura in Zootopia? What do you think there?
He was a fox and she was a bunny.
Yeah, she'd be Judy and he'd be Nick. It'd be the same thing.
Although I don't really ship those two. I've
I
seen
actually
them.
like them as a couple. I do.
That's okay. I just see them
I
as
think they're good as partners and friends, but if it went further, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Me too. I could buy Kyrie has the connection with Moana. They're both islanders.
Yeah. Still gotta watch that.
You haven't seen it?
No, I have it.
I remember watching it about a year ago. The Rock was awesome.
I'm actually waiting to see him and can't wait to see him in Black Adam.
Yeah. He's in every movie, isn't he?
Seems like it.
Would he ever be in an Oscar-winning movie?
No.
Yeah.
You know how stingy they are?
Yeah.
I mean, look how long it took Leo to win one.
Yeah. He should have had one in Wolf of Wall Street, I heard.
Departed at least.
I haven't seen The Departed, but I've seen clips of it, and wow.
It's good.
I mean, it took Martin Scorsese that long to get. That was his first Oscar.
But yeah,
I know Oscars are meaningless nowadays.
they are.
Even if they're not political, they're still meaningless
Yeah.
because they don't nominate good movies. They just nominate artistic movies.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, Sam Jackson just came out and said it's not the Oscars aren't good because he should have won an Oscar for Pulp Fiction, but didn't.
Yeah, I think I forgot who won that year.
Because he doesn't.
Okay.
It should be for the movies that get the most people to go see it, not what their current categories are.
Not what
criteria.
Not what the critics think.
The critics are all shills anyway.
The only critic I like is the nostalgia critic.
Yeah,
But I think he's a parody of a critic.
he is.
Did you like Siskel and Ebert?
I never really watched them.
No. Oh, I know who. I found out who won the Oscar for that year. Samuel L. Jackson was nominated. Martin Landau as Bela Lugosi and Ed Wood.
Oh yeah, I know. Yellow Flash. I saw a video with Yellow Flash doing that.
He looked like Bela Lugosi.
Oh yeah, the Ed Wood movie with Johnny Depp as him.
Yeah.
I makes me want to watch Plan 9 for now.
Is that one of an Ed Wood movie?
Yes,
Or-
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yeah. I heard that movie made you sympathize with Ed Wood.
I mean, he didn't make good movies, but at least they were entertaining.
And he made him out of love.
Yeah, something movies nowadays aren't made with.
Right.
Which is sad.
I feel the same way about cartoons. They're not made out of love now.
No, they just want to push the message.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay for cartoons to have messages, but you have to have reason. They do.
Yeah, I mean there are some good messages that tackle serious issues, But nowadays, it's just like none.
Did you watch Hey Arnold?
Yes.
That was a good show with messages.
Yeah. Static had some good messages, and like Fresh Prince did too.
Yeah.
Full House did. Yeah, I like kids cartoons did some good messages at times.
Yeah. I like them because it teaches kids to learn to be good people.
Yeah. Nowadays, I just think people are more like so narcissistic now.
Yeah. I blame that on bad parenting. Anyway, speaking of parenting, um, imagine Sora and Kyrie in Disney World.
They'd probably be like, "What is this?" Seeing all the Mickey, Donald, and Goofy stuff.
Yeah, but they'd probably be fascinated by it too.
Yeah,
They would love the rides and say, "This would be like one of my Keyblade transformations."
and like people like I'm like, "What?"
Of course, they're famous now.
Well, yeah, no identities, so
Marvel is the only superhero franchise that doesn't have secret identities, except for
this
Spider-Man.
version doesn't. But like the comics, they did, except for like the Fantastic Four.
Even Captain America had a secret identity.
Yeah, Iron Man had one too. Thor had one in the comics.
Well, I guess that's why it was shocking that Robert Downey Jr. revealed himself.
Yeah,
When I saw that, I was like, "What?"
yeah, that was a weird. I was like, "What?" But I can understand they're going in a new direction, but it still worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Like
Then Nick Fury showed up in the end, and the Marvel universe has changed.
Yep. Thanks to Captain Marvel.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Captain Marvel.
I mean, that movie could have been good, but
was it one of those PC
yes
agendas?
Yes. And having the most unlikable main character ever.
More unlikable than Naruto?
Yes. The Carol Danvers in that movie is not Carol Danvers.
I haven't seen that movie. I've heard why it's bad.
It's because of Brie Larson.
Yeah. My mom said you don't want to see it because it stars a girl. I said, no, I don't think it looks good.
It is not good. It's sad because I wanted to see a good Captain Marvel because I like Ms. Marvel as a character. But that did not do her justice.
I can imagine if Kyrie met her, she wouldn't like her at all.
Yes, nobody would.
I don't think they don't like her in Infinity. I mean, Endgame.
No, because that's why she wasn't in there much because the backlash from her movie.
I thought she was the movie came 2 months before Endgame.
It was in March.
Were they still filming?
I don't know. Because I did go see Captain Marvel in theaters that month.
I haven't seen it. I still haven't seen it. I don't think I should.
I mean, you really don't need to know anything except for like the Skrull and Fury, and that's pretty much it.
I heard that he lost his eye, that movie.
Yeah, and it is so insulting because it puts that line in Winter Soldier in a different light now.
Yeah, like I'll have if I do an original MCU Cage, I'll have that happen differently.
Yeah, because it's so stupid how he lost it.
Yeah, I'll have instead of I heard it was a cat had something to do with it.
It's not really a cat per se. It's some kind of weird alien.
I think I'll have him fight a Heartless or something.
Yeah.
And the Heartless.
Or have Xehanort take it.
Huh?
Or have Xehanort take it.
Yeah.
Kind of like how he scarred Ericus.
Yeah, I wonder what was his reaction if he saw Mickey Mouse for the first time.
He'd probably go with Sam Jackson on him, like when Sam Jackson goes off.
Yeah, imagine Nick Fury meeting Mace Windu.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that'd be so meta.
It would
It'd
be.
be like if Picard met Professor Xavier.
That would be meta too.
Did we just implode our universe?
You know what? The more I watch Clone Wars, the more I hated Mace Windu as a character. I mean, the way he treated Ahsoka,
No, they all treated her bad.
except for Anakin
Maybe Yoda and Obi-Wan.
and Plu.
Yeah, well, Plu, yeah, he was like their closest Jedi friend since he's the one who brought her into the order.
Yeah. I can't wait to have her get along with every Keyblade wielder more.
Yeah,
you know,
at least he can break out of the Jedi mentality.
yeah. And Kairi and Sakura will help her be better fighter.
Yeah, maybe Sakura can be more in her emotions since I remember in like the early days they can't show emotions. The ninja.
Yeah.
As she's weeping.
And Kairi says it's okay to cry or something like that.
Yeah, like they're not a sign of weakness.
Crying is part of being. Kairi will say crying is part of being human.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you feel like you care about other people. It leads.
I remember because Sora said that in Dream Drop to Zigbar, like you have to have a heart to cry.
Yeah. I can't. Sora's gonna also say, "My friends are my power" against Xehanort, and
Yeah.
Naruto will say, "And I'm yours, Sora."
Yeah. Actually, developed Naruto and Sora's friendship
Yeah.
to where we could actually buy them as friends.
Yeah. My first one, I did it, but not as well. That's what I'm planning to do.
Yeah. Is it going to be like more chapters?
Yes.
I think you're gonna need some like breathing room to do some character development.
I do. That's what I'm planning to do. I'll also have them go Sora visit Kahuna for a while before they go on their next mission. He'll get to know Shikamaru and Tamari and all them.
Nice.
And Ino. Can you imagine Ino flirting with Sora?
Yes, but Kairi would probably be behind her, cracking her knuckles, looking scary.
Yeah. And if Kairi wasn't there, Sakura would say, he has a girl or something like that.
Yeah, but that wouldn't stop Ino.
That's true.
Because it's Ino and
I also can't wait to add developed Ahsoka and Vin.
yeah.
That'd be a cute couple.
Yeah. How would Naruto be with Terra?
What?
What would Naruto think when he hears what happened to Terra?
He would probably be brokenhearted or something.
He'd probably weep hearing what happened to Ven and Aqua.
Yeah, and I don't know if he'll know about Master Ericus, but I could imagine Ahsoka saying he's just as hypocritical as the Jedi or something like that.
Yeah, because he kind of was.
At least, even though he died, he said, "I failed you, Terra."
At least he felt that he was wrong when what he did.
Yeah. I doubt Mace Windu would do anything like that.
No, he wouldn't.
Yoda, maybe.
Yeah, because Yoda has made mistakes. I wonder what their reaction would be if they met Yoda.
Who? The Key Bears?
No, well, yes, and the ninja.
Yeah, the Naruto will say, I've seen weirder stuff.
I mean, he's got a giant fox in him.
Yeah.
How much weirder could it be?
Yeah. That's why I had Sakura said, I will not be surprised if I see a talking snowman or a girl with long hair. Because that's going to foreshadow the worlds she's visiting.
Yeah, kind of on the nose.
Yeah.
You imagine Yoda meeting the Tsuchikage?
What?
Can you imagine Yoda meeting the third Tsuchikage?
Yeah.
The short guy?
Yeah. I think that'll be twisted. You know what?
Really underestimate Yoda because of his age.
When I first heard of Baby Yoda, I thought it was a prequel to the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, but it's not. Apparently, that Grogu's in his 50s.
I don't know who's more popular, Baby Yoda or Baby Groot.
I say they're both, but probably Yoda.
He's got a lot of girls liking him. My niece drew a picture of him.
Baby Yoda?
Yes, and she did a good job. Maybe she could become an artist someday. But she's 8, so I'm gonna let her be a kid.
Yeah. I wonder if Naruto and Obi-Wan would get along, or him and Anakin.
I think so. I can see Sora and Anakin being friends, and Anakin and Sora helping Anakin realize that the darkness is not the way. Because Sora is that pure-hearted.
Yeah.
And
since you're saving Anakin, it kind of helps out too.
Yeah.
And maybe Naruto and Obi-Wan become good friends too, and maybe Obi-Wan's a mentor.
Yeah.
I mean, Naruto needs a good mentor. Because look at his other two mentors.
They
Kakashi and
let
Jiraiya.
him down. Hold on, I'm gotta answer that. My mom's calling.
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Hello?
Sorry about that. I had to go to the bathroom and I checked something on my tablet.
That's okay. My mom called me. As you know, she has the Avengers. I have the Avengers thing when she calls.
Yeah, I don't have my phone on noise when I get that. I have it on vibrate.
I have my phone on just in case there's emergencies.
Yeah. So do you think Luke, Sora's kid, and Sheena Chica are going to be good friends?
Yeah,
Since you're saving Anakin and Luke can actually have his parents in his life.
yeah. I can imagine Luke sneaking out. I can make a chapter where they sneak out and have an adventure.
Yeah. Would he still be a Jedi though?
Yes. Oh, his dad and Obi-Wan will teach him.
Would Obi-Wan get with anyone?
Huh?
Would Obi-Wan get with anyone?
I don't know.
Kind of doesn't seem fair to him.
I think I might spare. No, she already died.
Satine?
Yeah, I think she already died after Ahsoka left.
Yeah, I think she was dead by that point.
Because this happened a week after Ahsoka left.
Yeah, because he meets Maul during that.
Yeah. I can't wait to write Rex in it too.
Yeah.
I think I'll have Rex join. Rex and Obi-Wan will join Ahsoka to the Keyblade War.
Yeah, Obi-Wan would be a good addition. Because Rex is that awesome.
I'm gonna have that. You know that scene where he had that chip in his hand,
Yeah.
and Ahsoka saves him. I might have that too.
Yeah, all the clones probably still have their inhibitor chips in.
But I'll have the Emperor tested on Rex in the Keyblade War.
Hmm.
But Ahsoka saves it and tells Obi-Wan about it.
Ooh, wait. If you're having Obi-Wan in the Keyblade graveyard, is he gonna have his rematch with Maul?
Yeah,
Again?
I think I'll do that. And he defeats her.
So Rebels isn't happening, is that it in this?
No, I'm not planning to have Rebels.
Okay. Or would the Empire even be a thing?
No.
All right.
I know it sets up a better story, but
Yeah, I know, but I'm just questioning like continuity wise.
yeah. I should have been in. I don't know. It sounds like it ruins a better story or something like that.
What the how it should have ended did.
Yeah. Then he said,
It probably does.
"I have a family."
So would Anakin and Padme just retire to Naboo or stuff, or will they stay around where Sora is?
I think Naboo, but they still keep in touch with Sora.
I don't think he's gonna want to go back to Tatooine.
No, because it brings that bad, horrible memories.
He's gonna hate the Sand Village then.
He does. After all, he doesn't like sand.
Can you imagine he's in Naruto's world and he has to go to the Sand Village to help Gaara? But it's like, they're asking him why he doesn't like sand.
And there's
I don't like sand. Then he goes
cold.
into why he doesn't like sand because of his past.
Yeah, they should have had that. I don't like sand because it reminds me of the horrible days of my childhood. That would have been a better line. Would have been.
Yeah. Did you actually notice as Vader, he never set foot on Tatooine at all?
Yeah, that's why Luke was sitting there.
Maybe that's why they never found him. Yeah, but what's to stop the Imperial stormtroopers from finding him?
Exactly, and he must have thought Luke was dead anyway.
Yeah, true. But even so, he'd know through the Force.
Exactly.
Anything else you want to go over?
What?
I'm ready to wrap up.
I'm ready to. No, not really.
All right.
We'll do it again sometime in April, in either April or May. Okay.
All right. And hopefully the other two can join us.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll add some more variety and questions.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.